Dun, 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 dun. All right, now to see if this works or not. And hopefully the kids. No kids allowed. No kids allowed. I hope this works. And yeah, it's unlisted. So only y'all who I just gave the link to in Patreon chat should be able to see it. But if you see anybody in live chat on the video, let me know. Because that's not supposed to happen. And I have no idea exactly what Seri After Hours is like. So better to have a little bit of privacy, I would say. All right. Can see, can hear. Fantastic. Wonderful. Can anyone hear the music? That is the question. Do you guys actually hear the music with Rimworld this time? I'm going to be quiet because it's such nice music. I was like setting it up and like, oh, I hope the music... Wait, you can hear the music too? Oh, Jacqueline. Oh, I'm so happy. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. Is my voice kind of quiet? Because I can crank myself up too. Oh, thank goodness. That means I have fixed the problem that we had, my friends, with the audio not sharing. And it was literally just the fact I had OBS Studios itself turned down to volume level 2, and that should not have happened on the Windows mixer, which is so, why did it have to be that simple? And I was like, oh my gosh, maybe it was some critical update that corrupted my computer. And no, it was literally just that I basically muted the streaming little program itself. Oh, that's so embarrassing. All right, there we go. Yeah, the music's really like chill, Jacqueline. It's really chill. I really like it. I was actually just admiring that you can actually buy the soundtrack. But hello, my friends, and welcome to Rimworld. And Katie, I know that you are actually a avid Rimworld player as well, and I'm actually going to be playing with several mods this time around, and I needed to do some mod testing tonight, so I thought that there we go. Shoo shoo. There we go. Yeah, it's another Patreon stream. Sorry, I got distracted making sure that everything's all cleaned up in the chat. But yeah, so we're chilling and it's just a really like laid back stream. I'm gonna be doing some testing with some mods. I'm excited because I've really fallen in love with Rimworld. You can tell so many stories with everything that happens in it, and I've been, oh my gosh, I've been playing and having a really good time. Let's see. And we've got quite a few things going on in terms of the mods, but anyway, I'm rambling. Sorry, I got distracted because I thought somebody was in chat and I was like, you're not supposed to be here. But hopefully it'll be okay. And Ryan, there's tons of animals in Rimworld. There's a lot of animals in Rimworld. Like capybara. There's gonna be death of some animals unless we're really lucky. But the basic idea behind Rimworld is that you end up kind of crash landed, or you can start as a tribe, which is how I play, that exists on a world that basically a lot of convicts, or like people that others don't want in their space colonies or their worlds anymore, end up getting sent to, and they fight it out and struggle for survival on this planet and kind of have to rebuild a civilization in a mishmash of like your tribal abilities and having to plant and grow and relearn all of these lost crafts and all of these artifacts that you have everywhere from the more advanced civilizations. So you'll have people who have crossbows that they've learned how to craft themselves, fighting against people who have freaking laser guns because they managed to find a like cache of weapons that have dropped from one of the supply ships that go around the world. So it's pretty fun. And yeah, let me tweak the music then, Renee. The music can be a little bit loud, and for some reason my mic has been a little bit quiet. So let me just, there we go. There we go, Rimworld. Your nice chill music. Yeah, it has peaks and valleys sometimes, but I turned the music down just a little bit. I'm just excited that it actually worked. But yeah, this is just chill stream. I've got some tea. We're just gonna hang out, and I'm gonna be testing out a special mod because I've played like 70 hours of this game in just 2 or 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks, because I've fallen so in love with it, and I want to be able to play it on maybe Twitch as a really, my goal is to play for a very long time and have a generational story in Rimworld is basically my goal, where you can follow generations of people as they live and build up big palaces, and they take over surrounding areas, or they ally with surrounding factions, because there's different factions and pirate groups that you have to fight or befriend on the planet as well. They're randomly generated every time, so you never get the same planet twice. It's really fun. There we go. Yeah, and I turned it down. I turned the music down a little bit. Yeah, and right, Katie, Rimworld's really addicting. And when I first saw it, I thought, oh, it's just a shooty violence game. And it's really intriguing because it's a perfect mix of random generators and the ability to kind of weave a little bit of a story. And yeah, if it's lagging a little bit, just like whack YouTube a couple times and refresh it. So my goal, most people, the way you're supposed to play this game is you crash land, or you start as a tribe who is kind of born from people who crash landed and lost their advanced civilization knowledge and left behind children who wander around as a little tribe. So you can play as either start or as a wandering solo merchant, and you travel the world, and your goal is to build your technology back up enough that you can start doing industrial level technology stuff. You can locate a downed spaceship, you can repair the spaceship, and you can take off and like win, I say in quotation marks, the game. I never play like that because I like to keep my people kind of like somewhere between tribal and medieval stage. And that's how I want to play with my Twitch. I'm talking long play, all fingers and toes crossed, because you can have everyone in your colony die off very quickly. And I want to play with a generational play so that I can have children who can inherit a palace. We can start having a different hierarchy of watching royalty have children who just get to spend their whole day playing with joy items and playing safely in the courtyards, while we have like whole groups and barracks full of soldiers who their only purpose is to be a soldier and defend the palace and the royalty. And in Rimworld, you normally die fast enough, you would never dream of having kids. But I found a mod that does exactly what I wanted. It will actually allow you to have children and have pregnancies in the game and raise kids, which for me is really fun because that adds an element of realism that I really enjoy. Also, Backlag, what? Backlag, are you Nova? Oh man, I'm sorry if that was you. I thought that was somebody who got in and wasn't supposed to be. I'm really sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. That was me. Let me undo that if I can. No, I think I messed it up even worse. I'm so sorry. I thought there's another kid named Nova actually who kind of trolls sometimes, and so I glanced over and I was like, oh crap, somehow some kid was camping in my stream section and saw that. So I'm really sorry, Backlog. I did not mean to do that. There's literally another Nova who is a little bit of a brat to me. I thought that was her. I'm so sorry. I thought you were a troll kid. And I was like, I'm chilling. I'm not going to deal with this right now. And I timed you out without meaning to. After Hours series different. And for the record, I tried to change the thumbnail and YouTube wouldn't update it. So I'm really sorry from the bottom of my heart, Backlog. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. If I could change that, I totally would. I apologize. Oh gosh. But oh my goodness. I'm quite flustered now. Oh yeah, and Yeah, Katie, that's kind of how things go. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, backlog. Yeah, I'll be careful. I glanced over it. I thought it was because I expect all the patrons to be in the patron chat, so I thought it was a kid camping in my chat and who is going to cause issues. I should have known better. I'll be more responsible and less reactive next time. However, I will be very reactive in the game. So anyway, that's the general gist of everything, and memo to self, if I can justify it, I'm buying the soundtrack after this because this is amazing. So we're going to be playing with a ton of mods. You're not going to be seeing the vanilla playthrough of Rimworld. We're playing with nature mods. We're playing with mods that add in horses, mods that add in sheep, mods that make your animals a little bit smarter in terms of game mechanics to control, mods that add bridges that can go over water and let you fish, mods that will actually add the ability to build roads on the world so you can travel between places better, mods that let me set up camps, mods that let the wild animals have their own babies, just tons of mods. So we're playing with a ton of mods, including the psychology mod, which is amazing. Katie, do you play with the psychology mod? Because it adds a huge new range of different emotional traits. You have to worry about taking care of your people's joy and everything too. So yeah, this is, oh, and hey Osha, yeah, this is a little bit more of an adult type of game. That's why it's on the private stream right now. But I enjoy it a lot. So just heads up, this game has a little bit of cartoony violence in it. And I don't, it's like, think Prison Architect, basically, that kind of cartoony violence. And I don't want anybody to walk into that unprepared. So it will never be something you see public on the main channel. All right, I'm gonna start a new colony. You can choose 3 scenarios when you start new colonies. And you can also make custom scenarios. Crash Landed is the classic Rimworld where you start off with a ton of like more modern things and like guns. You can have knives. I'm not gonna play as them because that's the idea that you woke up from your crypto sleep on this planet because you crash landed here. I like playing as a lost tribe. Your tribe was destroyed by the great blood machine sent by the gods. 5 of you managed to escape. Now it's time to build up a new home. So you start as a primitive tribe who escaped from like the crash landing of a bunch of the ships that destroyed your tribe. And you try to just rebuild. You have to start a whole new camp. You have to try to keep your people alive. You have to try to set up defenses. And there you go. So we start with 5 people, and you can choose from 8 people when you do a start like this. And you start with a little bit of silver, which is how you can do trades with other people. A little bit of this pamikian is like basically meat and fat that lasts a long time to eat, a teeny bit of medicine, and then we got a whole club, a whole wooden club and a jade knife that we can try to defend ourselves with. And 3 random pets! Woo! It might be a chicken! If it's a chicken, I'll be so happy because she'll lay eggs and we can survive off of her eggs. Alright, so let's, and then there's different kind of AI storytellers, and this is where the game gets really good, by the way. So the AI storyteller is really cool. You want to be really careful because when it says extreme, enemies are notorious, prices are poor, food is scarce. That means if you're not an experienced player, even if you are, you're gonna pretty much die instantly. We're gonna be playing as Phoebe Chillax. Phoebe, that's just, these are basically the names of the AI campaigns you can pick. So we're not actually playing as her. It's just kind of a nickname for the type of gameplay, like the difficulty level, basically. We're going to be playing as Phoebe because she will give us some time in between the various disasters, and there are many. And we're going to be playing with some challenge, so this is for casual players who still want a challenge. Threats are dangerous, but not particularly brutal. And that's also because I need this tribe to live a long time so that we can test out the child mod. If that doesn't work, I can't do my grand idea of having a generational challenge, building up a palace with the children's children inheriting the tribe, because I rest assured everyone will die at some point. It's a violent world to live in. And so we have to have this tribe live long enough that they have babies. To have babies, we have to have a male and a female fall in love. I do have the psychology mod installed, so there's a chance that the males and the females just don't want to. They swing the other direction, which I love. You get the full range of the Kinsey scale with the psychology mod. But you have to have a male and a female fall in love. They have to be left alone to a bed big enough for both of them, and then the female might end up giving birth to a child you put in a crib, and the baby grows up at some point. That takes a long time, so our goal is to keep the tribe alive long enough to see if we end up with a kid, and then if we're able to end up with a kid, I know the mod works, and I can continue to plan our campaign for when we go live on Twitch. So, alright. So much talking. Cassandra Classic is the devil. Oh, you're so right, Katie. Oh, hey, Panda, you play? And yeah, Katie, I've seen people go on extreme and die in like the first 15 minutes. It's when it says extreme, it's extreme. Good night, Lily. Good night. Oh yeah, no, Jacqueline, trust me, going big in Rimworld is just playing on normal settings. It's so hard and I love it. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna have global coverage be 50% of the world. Yeah, because I have a good computer, so I should be able to handle that. And we're gonna generate a new planet. This is just like the seed name. You can randomize the seed as much as you want. Hey, that seed said forest. So I'm gonna type in forest for the seed name. And we're gonna generate the world, and it's gonna take a second because I have a lot of mods installed. I very much enjoy this. Yeah, if this wasn't a chill stream, extreme we might do extreme just for fun in the future. Just completely for fun, but I do need my tribe to literally live long enough just to have babies, which means because I need to make sure the mod works. And whoa, okay, this is a huge planet. What? Wow. Okay, so this is our planet, guys, and I have 2 mods installed that changed how it would normally look. One of which is, and the seed is just this, we're planting the seeds of adventure. So the reason that there's normally not so many little buildings and so many little tents and skulls on the map, I have a mod installed that vastly increases the number of how many factions, which are all of these little buildings, appear, because I find it more interesting to have tons of people to trade with and interact with and fight with and so on and so forth. And then the other mod I have installed is called the medieval mod, and that's where like these guys with the skull and the crossbones that look kind of tough and dangerous with swords behind them, those are like ultra pirates, and then there's normal pirates with just the skull and the crossbones come from. And then the little houses represent different settlements we can go and trade at. And yeah, I can explore all of this, Jacqueline, and every single tile is huge. This world is literally gigantic. There's tons of people to trade with. There's tons of people to fight and fight off. I mean, it's not passive. If you don't really stand your ground, they're gonna come and kill you. So we're gonna have to fight back. And it's got all these names that randomly generated with it too. This is so much fun. You can go and explore every single one of these tiles. Every single one. And this is our world. Do you begin to see why I love this game? Oh my gosh. And then the other mod I have installed, just to explain why this is so different from vanilla, includes things like the volcanic fields. So there's like volcano areas. There's also the redwood forest with this mod as well. So we can live in a redwood forest surrounded by redwoods, and each of the different areas have different biomes, different climates, different temperatures, and they also have different animals that we can tame, or more likely, because we're playing tribal, that we can eat. Sorry guys, it's gonna happen. Also, Ryan, you can build up your civilization to the point of literally making a spaceship that orbits the planet and trades with people. So we could go as far as being in space. You can't go to other planets, I don't believe. That would be really cool if you could just generate a new world and then like start fresh there. But I'm not going to go that far. I prefer playing like pretty much up to medieval era and then keeping my colonist at that stage because I think it's more fun. So, I mean, that's because it gets really, really, really easy when you start getting to like the industrial level stuff for producing things. But then the game realizes that and makes the game harder because then there's like, okay, you can feed your colonists now, so I'm going to try to kill you with a nuclear winter. And you're like, what? Also, how did the Black Ferret Reef get populated? How can I ever trade with those people? Talk about a way to keep yourself safe on this merciless world. They've put themselves on a desert island in the middle of Combo Ocean. What troopers? What troopers? All right, we'll leave the Black Ferret Reef Island alone. But we need to pick a home, guys, and we want to avoid the skulls because all of those, belongs to the faction of the Weasels of War. And being close to a faction makes it easier for them to raid us pretty quickly. And there's ancient roadways, ancient old roadways, these stone roads, and at times even highways, like right over here, that are left by the mysterious ancients using technology we currently don't possess that let us travel a lot faster when we want to go trade with other people. So being near one of these roads is very helpful, but it cuts both ways. It also means we're a little bit easier for people to raid as well. And this is arid shrubland, apparently, which I don't think is going to have a lot of plant life for us, and it would be very hard to travel across with our caravan of animals because it won't have as much grass for our animals to be able to eat while we travel. We would have to carry all of their food with us. So let's see. Where do I want to put these guys? A lot of volcanic fields. I love the redwood forest, and I think you guys would too. It's full of wood. It's full of animals. The only problem is because it's full of plant life, if lightning or fire gets started, you're like dead. You're dead because everything catches on fire and you're just dead. So let's back up a little bit. I want to pick an area where there's a lot of houses and there's a lot of trade posts, which are the little tent guys. Not a lot of nasty pirate dudes, and a redwood forest. And I also want somewhere that has a lot of grassland and a lot of forest to travel over, because any of this desert, if we try to go trade with people on, we have to carry the food with us to get there. Let's see. Coyote Grove. Oh my goodness. You never know what you're gonna find here. Oh, hey now. Hey, this is, wow, look at the name of this rainforest. That's pretty cool. Blueskin Cliff. There's a big swamp and a bayou over here. Anabira. Lala from the Red Skunk faction. There's a whole bunch of places right over here, actually. This might be a good spot to kind of think about setting up. It's got a couple strongholds that we could raid or trade, but it's not really close to a lot of pirates. The only ones nearby are Soldier City with the Weasels of War and Mantis City. So I think we're gonna set up around here. The Purple Moose Sea. Where's the Purple Moose Sea? I miss the Purple Moose Sea, but that's amazing. And there's tons of people down here to trade with, and over here, and there's roadways connecting everybody over here. So yeah, let's look for a redwood forest kind of tucked in here. There's one right here, there's one right here. There's a lot of them. This is prime territory, my friends. I think, and then there's swamp, rainforest. Let's actually go ahead and let's put ourselves right here or here. Let's put ourselves right here. Then we're a little bit away from everybody else, so we got some wiggle room if we end up hating them and we hate their factions. So we don't just turn around and get stabbed in the back by raids all the time. In fact, we'll pick this one, and then we'll also be next to a temperate swamp and a tropical swamp and a tropical rainforest, all of which will have different resources. So if push come to shove, we can go camp over there to gather up like important foods or medical herbs and things like that. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to now select the people we're taking with us. So Whew, here we go. This is where things get interesting. If you guys, oh wait, yeah, temperature range. No, I want that spot back. Where's that spot? Okay, there it is. Okay, let me check something really quickly. Winter movement time, the types of stone available. Winter temperature only gets into the like 37 degrees, so my plants should grow almost year round. Woo! Yay! And animals can graze most of the year, I believe. So I'm totally going to pick that. Purple cone forest, here I come. Right next to the blue skin cliffs. All right, so we're gonna pick this area. And now the important thing to do is actually pick the people that we're going to be playing with and playing as. And you guys can help me name the people. Keep in mind, they literally might get chopped into pieces. You may lose limbs. You may lose your eyeballs, your ears. You might die and get eaten by a grizzly bear. You might get kidnapped. That happens a lot to my early tribes, is people get kidnapped. So if you have names you would like me to use, feel free to suggest them. We're going to go through and we are going to try very hard to pick some good people, and I will explain why some of the traits totally suck and why some of them totally are awesome. Yeah, we have to be careful if we have cannibals in the group. All right, and I'm gonna take a sip of tea. This is gonna be really chill, so I might go quiet a lot during this stream, but I used my voice up really intensely during the first one, so I'm gonna be just a little bit more chill drinking some tea. But yeah, if you guys have names, let me know, and I'm gonna review the people and then I'll explain why they're good or not. Let's see. 24, so she's old enough with our mod to have children at least. But she's not capable of doing anything with medicine. She's not capable of beating out any fires, and she's not capable of growing anything. For a tribe at this stage, that's not very good. Let's see. Also, yeah, wait, is she a slowpoke? Are you? Okay, we're just gonna randomize. No, not a psychopath. Whew, all right, there we go. This is getting a little bit better. Yeah, firefighting is essential in a forest. We are not having anyone who can't fight fires. Look, this person is literally a fire keeper, but she's literally a slowpoke. We're not having any slowpokes or any psychopaths in this tribe to start with. It's not happening. It's just not. Also, I love this woman's name is Hummingbird. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. She's depressive though. Uh-oh. That's not good. And then, okay. And having this guy is really cool because he loves doing construction. He loves growing things. These little flame icons mean that people have burning passions to do something. If they don't have a flame icon, that usually means as long as they're not incapable of it, they can still do the work. They just don't like it, but they could do it. You could force them to. They won't build the skill very quickly though. One little flame icon, it means that they're interested in something. So they'll build the skill 100 times faster than normally. And they'll gain joy. Balancing your tribe members' joy is an essential part of taking care of your tribe. If they're not joyful, they go on mental breaks. And depending on their mental break, they might do a whole bunch of things like stab someone. They might wander around in a daze, lay down in the rain, get hypothermia, and die. They might decide that they're going to punch a wall. It could be a whole range of things. You don't want them to go on mental breaks. You want to take good care of the mental well-being of your tribe as well. Let's see. No, wait, he's a heavy sleeper. Well, sometimes I have done okay with heavy sleepers, but sometimes I haven't. But he's a slowpoke. So the problem with him is that he's going to move so slow. And that's actually very dangerous because if he's being chased by something or if he needs to do work, all of the work, no matter how good he may be at it, is going to get done slower, and that's bad. And the other big thing is this smoke leaf dependence. That means he's addicted to smoking smoke leaf, and that gives him another need. he will really struggle if you don't constantly keep him basically happy on smoke leaf. And if I'm not growing smoke leaf, or if we run out of it, he could pass out all the time. He could go on mental breaks. He might even get very sick and die because he's addicted to the drug. So pass. Oh my gosh, this person's wearing a little hat. A child! You can start with a child! Oh my gosh, not very good, I don't think, but it's good to know that that can actually happen. I had no idea with this mod. Normally you can't start with a child. Children don't exist in the base game of the mod. And yeah, this is really, really detailed, Renee. Each and every one of the characters. We are gonna start with a child because I need to see, like, that kind of helped prove the mod works, but I need to see like everything else it'll do. Oh yeah, and then there's that too. All right, this guy's no, I don't want somebody who's dull. I'm gonna keep randomizing till I see somebody with burning passions again. So give me just a second. If you guys have names, wow. If you guys have names, then do let me know what the names are. Firefighting and plant work? No, come on. Give me a good, ooh, hang on now. Okay, neurotic, global work speed. He's a bit of a brawler. He likes getting up close and personal, which when I don't have a lot of tools might actually be nice. He loves mining. Lilac. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Lilac would be a good name. All right, if you guys want, yeah, there's a Kinsey rating, Renee. Like, this is the psychology mod. It'll actually tell you the different personality traits. Like, this person is extremely extroverted. So he likes being out, he likes doing things, he likes being active. He's very rational, he's polite, which means that he'll get along better socially with people. He is not very emotional, so he probably comes off as very, like, practical. He's not very passionate. He's not very independent. That's interesting. So he really wants to hang out with people. So you can see how detailed it is with the psychology mod, and it will actually affect how they interact with each other. Also, he does have an old gunshot wound to the head. I kind of like him because he likes mining. He likes crafting. He's capable of doing everything. His backstory is, as a child, he tended the tribe's buffalo herds and kept them safe from predators and from getting sick. It was quiet work, but he enjoyed being away from people. And then his adult backstory is that while others were out hunting and foraging, he stayed home to cook and take care of the young and the sick. So he gained some medicine skill, some cooking and crafting skill from his backstory. He has a burning passion to take care of animals, a burning passion to punch people in the face. He is interested in really highly skilled in medicine at this stage. He can grow things. He can do art, he can research, he can construct, he just doesn't really, and he's a pretty good cook, actually. I kind of like him. So yeah, if you guys would like to be Mr. Stinkbug, yeah, the detail, oh yeah, Joe, the detail, and I know it looks just like a whole bunch of text right now, but when the game goes live, all of those details of the individual psychology of the different characters matter so much. They have huge influences on what people do. So hover over the wound. Oh, does it affect his consciousness? Oh, he's gonna be in a little bit of pain from this. I kind of really like him though. We'll go with him. He had a he really almost lost his life. 24 out of 30. Does that mean, Katie, do you know if, like, that means that that's 6 points worth of damage, so it was only a 6 out of 30 damage, or did he take 24 out of 30 damage hit gunshot wound to the head? Because wow, no wonder he wants to punch people in his face and in their face if it was that bad of a gunshot wound. All right, you're here, buddy. So chip in. Okay, so it was only a 6 gunshot wound out of 30, not a 24. Okay, there we go. So, and then I'm keeping an eye on your guys' names as they come by. Okay, good. So he's got 78% of his brain still functional. Thank you, Katie. I needed to know that. This woman also wants to punch people in the face. Okay, Renee, we will definitely add your name in. Okay, so he won't be as capable. I kind of want to give him a chance though. I'm just gonna give him a chance even if he isn't like 100% the best. This woman we may pass on even though she is an optimist and a socialite, because a lot of her traits are the same as Mr. Stinkbugs, even if he is not going to be quite as good. She does have a really high trait with animals. The reason I might pass on her is with our mod, she's 40 years old biologically. And in the mod, women stop being able to have kids as easily when they hit 45, which is like real life too. So she may not be very good for our testing, but we will see. And yeah, you can throw in, yeah, okay, Lilac. Yeah, okay, I'll start using your names. I might, in fact, what I might do is I might randomly roll a name. Here, let me pull up a random generator really quickly. Okay, hang on. Okay, random.org. There we go. And where's my water? There's my water. So I'm gonna just like kind of look at you guys and choose your names randomly when it's time to pick names. Oh, llama! Whoa! There is a guy named Llama who's a heavy sleeper who's caffeine dependent. However, he's incapable of dumb labor, which sucks because that means he won't haul anything. So unfortunately, even though he's really like cool named, we're not gonna be able to keep him because being incapable of dumb labor means that he will refuse to pick things up and clean things. And at this stage of our tribe, that is just impossible. We're done. Just can't even. I wish we could, but if he won't even pick up the stuff that needs to go to be hauled to our storage area when there's only 5 people, goodbye. Okay. Oh, this woman really likes cooking. Geez, everybody in this tribe has been shot? Oh wait, here's a woman named Spider. Let's, or a male, a teenage male. There's teenagers available. Oh my gosh. Oh, but he's a slowpoke. Nope. All right, what about this guy? He's kind of, no, he doesn't have anything good. What about this guy? No, he's got an addiction. Not doing it. Okay, this is a child. We're not going to start with children. This is an 18-year-old male. Doesn't really have anything good. My goodness. We're having a hard time getting good people. Dog, we might, she's too old. Ugh. Okay, I'm not gonna keep dog. We're gonna go for women mostly who are much younger because with the mod, they won't have any babies if they are not of a certain age, and we're not going for anybody who can't fight fires and plant things in a redwood forest. Forget that. Give me just a second, guys. This'll do. Okay, so this woman, Manatee, right here, loves growing things. She can do everything. She's okay at cooking and medicine. She's interested in those things. She's really good at growing things right now, which means she'll have a bigger range of different types of seeds we can plant starting, which is great. Unfortunately, she has a stab scar that will reduce her efficiency just a wee bit and put her in pain. She also has an annoying voice. It's particularly grating, so it's going to talk, and she tends to talk in barked, garbled phrases. This predisposes others to dislike her. Oh no. But she's a fast learner, which means that she will learn things really quickly. 75%, that's really good, I think. And then this woman, let's see, she is incapable of violence, even though her adulthood was as a warrior, which is kind of hilarious. That's because she is the sole survivor of a tribe that got wiped out by a raid, so she's emotionally scarred and refuses to become violent. However, her traits aren't very good. No, we're gonna randomize, sorry. Okay, this woman, she is too smart, which means she can learn. She's a fast learner and she's really chill. She's upbeat about her situation no matter what the situation is. And medicine and cooking are really high for starting, and she can do everything. She sucks at growing things, but she might be able to learn because she's too smart. She's a fast learner. And she's fine. So we're gonna keep this lady. I like Hummingbird. She's a little old. We're gonna move on. Okay, let's see. And how many males do I have? Oh dear. I need to balance the ratios of genders out a little bit. So let me take a moment. I think we might move on from Trebo. Yeah, we might move on from Trebo. We're gonna go ahead and move on from her. Let's see, let's see. 64, too old. Too old. Too old. Let's see. Too old. Too old. Good, but can't grow anything. Young enough, but not quite what I'm looking for. Okay, hang on. I have to get the age range, unfortunately. Really good on this to test the mod out. So let me keep going till I find male member. Whoa! Oh, this guy has anxiety though. And he needs tending if we're gonna take care of him. And he is caffeine sensitive, brawler. He's intellectual, artistic. Wow, he's got a passion for everything in life. Male, 46. I don't know how to treat anxiety, but I'm pretty sure we could handle it. Let's see. Grower, minor. I don't know. Oh, medicine and cooking are high. Male with growing, that's high, but he's a nudist who's a heavy sleeper. So we're gonna move on from him. This woman has asthma in both her lungs. Gonna move on from him. Okay, hang on. I gotta find, let's see. Male, male, female, female. So this one doesn't matter. We just need, oh, hey, he's a war chief. He's a war chief, but he can't haul anything and he can't clean anything. No. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Whoa. I need plant work, people. Oh, and it's interesting because the older they are, the more capable they tend to be if you're paying attention. Female member who's good at shooting and social. Male member, mad scientist, war chief who won't haul anything, and he's a psychopath. Nope. Sorry, normally I'm pretty chill with who I pick, but because this is like our test tribe, I'm trying to be a little bit more specific. And vengeful child, ranger child. Hang on, let me just do this. Okay, abandoned, mad scientist. Nope, nope. Okay, so noted, having kids in the lineup makes it a little harder for me to pick things. Creepy breathing. I didn't know that was something somebody could have. Somebody's got a frostbite scar. He's a male member who is 53. Really into medicine. Incapable of nothing. I think I'm just gonna accept him. You're accepted. You're as good as I'm gonna get there. Then we've got 3 males for 2 females of childbearing age, as the mod needs tested, to pick from. Nobody's incapable of anything. Nobody is particularly abnormally violent. Nobody has too many health issues, though we do have anxiety on temporary codenamed Goose. Okay, there we go. Whew, I think this is as good as it's gonna get. You may notice it's very rare to get somebody who's like perfect across the board, and that honestly does make things a little bit easier, but you know, you gotta keep it a little bit more exciting than that. So if you would like to submit a name for a cave tender Trenka, then go ahead and toss a name in now. I'll give it just a minute, and then I'll go ahead and I will refresh a little random generator just to make it fair. So toss in a name for cave tender. There's 4 other people if you would like to toss a name in, and if you get picked, then you don't get to name another one, just to make it fair. There will be more people as we kidnap them, capture them, imprison them, or give birth to them, depending. All right, I'm gonna give it like a little timer, and this will also be a perfect way for me to go ahead and have a sip of my water for a minute. I'm gonna give it 1 minute while I sip. Thank you, Cadence. Wow, 1 minute actually lasts a little while. Okay, that was about 20 seconds. All right, that's good enough. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Okay, and Goose will keep his name by common decree. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so I'm going to use a random generator between the 20 names you guys have suggested. Hold still names. And it's going to be... Well, I need to go for it's going to be the first name of the gender that I bump into. So Soot it is, because I hit on, oops, Sot. I hit on a female name, so I had to bump there. Then we'll go to manatee. Okay, hang on one second. Sorry if you guys don't get picked, but don't worry, there'll be more people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then we're gonna go with Charlotte now. So hang on one second, manatee. You're gonna be. Hey. Oh no, I can't fit the whole name in. So we're gonna go with Charlotte. Like that, Charlotte, like that. It's a shortened version because the whole thing won't fit in. And then let me pick the last couple names really quick. Okay. Okay, and we're gonna go for Sanzi. And then last name. Sorry again if I'm not like picking your name. I don't mean to. Then Coco. Which, well, does Coco work for this guy? Why not? There you go. Some nice hot cocoa. And actually, I think we can actually make hot cocoa. So yeah, sorry if I didn't pick your guys' names. Don't worry about it. There'll be more people. Let's begin. Sorry that took so long. My goodness. Yeah, we have Soot and Sanzi. Oh, the gods were very angry. The blood machines came at night. They swept through your village, cutting and burning your people with their blades and devil fire. Only a few of you escaped. Now, after a harrowing journey on foot, with no close friends to turn to, you must build a new home in the wilderness, like your ancestors did. So, yeah. Oh, thank you, Katie. Yeah, I'm not on entertaining mode. We have horses! Victory! I'm so happy right now. We have horses, you guys. But yeah, thank you. I'm not in entertaining mode. And oh no, Katie, there's boomalopes in a forest. Oh no, there's a lot of boomalopes in my forest. This is so bad. This is bad. Boomalopes explode and they light the land around them on fire. I don't want to have boomalopes. That's a bad thing. You don't want boomalopes in your forest. Oh dear. I'll show you guys what a boomalope looks like in just a second. I was exploring the map. There's a few old structures that look to be empty. This one is enclosed, so it's undiscovered inside. It might have some loot inside. It might have something devilish and dangerous inside. It might have nothing inside. Normally there's nothing. And this is actually a perfect starting point, if you ask me, because we already have a protected environment and it has a natural fire break with all of this limestone on the ground. So I'm kind of in love. But this is a boomalope, and what they do is that they have a self-defense mechanism where if you attack them, they explode and they will actually light the ground around them on fire. If you notice, we're in a very grassy forest. It's beautiful. It's got redwoods. It's got berries to feed us. It has got some wonderful wild heal root that we can harvest for those precious, precious herbal medicines to keep us alive, which we will desperately need. It's got ferns growing all over the place. It's got turkeys, and it's basically a fire hazard. Basically a fire hazard. And yes, Katie, I agree with you. If we it's a lot of fuel for the fire. This is very bad for that point. But two things are in our favor here. One thing is if we hunt them when it rains, then when they explode, the rain puts the fire out like that. And then the other thing that we really have going for us is the fact that we have this natural cave right here that we can actually settle in, and it has a natural fire break. So if worst comes to worst and our whole fire burns down around our ears, we can still be safe because it won't reach us, because the ground won't grow any grass. And that makes me so happy, so ridiculously happy right now. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started. To tell your people to move things to different areas, what you have to do is set down different zones. So I'm gonna tell them, y'all grab the stuff and stick it over here, friends. Get it out of the rain. Let's make a couple stockpiles. Then we have natural, awesome little spots to make those stockpiles because of these sort of natural caves that have popped up. And then I can also tell them, build a roof. because if your stuff is exposed to the elements, then you will actually end up having your stuff, here, let's ignore roof area, please. Then you will actually end up having your stuff deteriorate. You want to make sure that whatever you have out is not going to be exposed to the elements. Let's see. Yeah, it's the 6th of September, which is the way the seasons work. So that means it's currently spring, actually, believe it or not. The year is divided into 4 quadrums of 15 days each. So there's your little explanation there. Let me get my water. Oh yeah, my water's empty. And yeah, I'm mostly playing just to kind of see if we can get our people to have a child, to make sure the mods work for when I plan on hopefully telling, like, I'm hoping stories that will go on for years and years. No, don't slaughter the horse. What the heck? That was a misclick for sure. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I'm gonna have to get everybody to move out of the way so that I can tell them to start picking things up. And you can forbid them from touching items or picking items up, because it's not like The Sims where you can like individually control things. You kind of set them to do their things. You can individually control things. No, I don't want to, don't murder Medusa the horse. I was trying to tell you to pick up your silver. Okay, are all the animals safe? My gosh, gotta be careful here. Oh yeah, unforbid everything. Okay, I will definitely look that up. Okay, so let's see. Whew. So we have a horse named Honcho, which is awesome. And we have a horse named Medusa, which is awesome. We have a mare and we have a male. Yes, they might have foals. That's fantastic, because our animals, and we'll unpause once I get everything set up, but once things start moving, they start moving. But I love that because we also have a bull mastiff, and that means all of our animals we can actually train to go ahead and follow us. We can train to be able to go and attack things for us if we're being attacked, so that Kafka. And if you guys want to name the animals, we can actually do that too, thanks to a special mod that I have installed. But if like we get attacked, then our animals will come and defend us with release, but we have to train them to do these things first. But not all animals can be trained to do those things. We can be trained to be rescued if a colonist is downed for some reason. They get attacked by something or someone, and we're laying there on the ground bleeding out. Then the animals that we have can be trained to come and get us and put us in a medical bed so that we can start healing. And most beautifully of all, they can be trained to haul items so that they can collect and pick up all of the random crud that we're going to be leaving on the ground as we desperately fight for survival in this land. Yeah. So let's see. And then, oh good, there's more wood over here. Oh, this is fantastic. We're gonna start with so much wood already cut, just lying around on the ground. There's a lava rock wall. Somebody in some ancient civilization just walked up and built the lava rock wall. Well, we'll deconstruct the one point of the lava rock wall to see what's inside, but that might be where we put Coco, our tribe leader, so that he has his own bedroom. They're all happier when they have their own bedrooms, but they're all gonna have a joint bedroom for now. So I'm gonna make them actually build a shelter wall for now. Shelter walls are just a really fast, dirty way to build a shelter, like, wall. Imagine that. But they're terrible for defense, super easy to fight through, but it's just a great way to kind of get something built really quickly. And let's see, I'm going to have them, we'll get moving soon, and I'll catch up on reading what you guys are saying in just a second. I'm going to have them actually build, why do I always lose it? There it is, the torch lamp. A torch lamp so I can see what the heck I'm doing inside. And we can't make bedrolls yet. And can I make beds yet? Oh, dang it. We haven't researched beds yet. So I have to research beds. Until I do, they just get to sleep on the ground, which is unfortunate. So I put down these sleeping spots, and that's literally just a spot on the ground to sleep until we either get enough cloth that I'm going to be able to make a bedroll, or we get somebody doing some research and we can have them researching so that we can hopefully have a bed And that would be amazing. That's actually one of the first things I research usually, because it's just so important to make your people happy, and it takes forever to get cloth. However, we do have some really good really good growers who can actually grow things. So I might get them on that. Where's some nice clear areas that I could grow things? I mean, this isn't bad. We'll go ahead and start growing some things over here. All right, sorry, I'm catching up on stuff while I get everybody. Let me set up really quickly, and then I'll kind of catch up on comments. We are in spring. We've got a good growing season. We've got really good growers. So I'm going to go hog wild while I have this many people, and we're going to get some rice planted because we have people who are talented enough to do that. And then I'm going to go hog wild again, and we're going to get, let's see, what should I get planted over here? So we do have some animals. There's plenty of grass for the animals to eat on their own. These are all things we can already plant because we have such talented planters. I'm going to get some cotton plants put down, I think. We have the land for it, and it grows faster than flax, if I remember correctly. Yeah, flax takes 16 days to grow. And this is going to seem really confusing to a lot of you guys, but let me get it all set up, and then I can like explain things as we go. Let's see. So I've got growing zone for rice. I've got growing zone for cotton plants. And I guess I'll think about what else to do in a little bit. I need to make sure I have some people equipped with weapons, just in case the very first thing that happens is that we get attacked. So who's our strongest fighters? Well, Soot here loves fighting with his fist. So where is that? Here, I'm going to get him moving. So they're going to start picking things up. Aha! We're going to get him to equip the jade knife because he loves fighting with his fist. Sansi also loves fighting with her fist. And I think that the pila, throwing spear is what the pila is. So because Sansi loves fighting with her fist, I'll give her the wooden club. Goose also enjoys. We've got a brawling group, guys. They all like to punch each other in the face. Hopefully they won't do that too often. Well, I'm out of things that he could have. Here we go. We finally have somebody who is okay at shooting, so I'll give him the bow. So our leader Coco gets the bow. We're just gonna say that he's the leader of the group. And then so Shalette also prefers punching people in the face. We're a dagger group rather than anything else, it seems. Let's see. All right. Okay, let's see. And we're gonna go ahead, and I'm going to also set an animal area so there are animals stay nearby. And I know this seems really confusing out of the gate, but I promise that it's not terrible once you get used to it. And I'm gonna kind of I want to keep the animals nearish by-ish. There's plenty of food for them to eat if they frolic close to us. So I'm gonna kind of keep them in this zone. Kind of generally close. Hancho, Medusa, whatever the other, Kafka, all of you guys stay a little bit closer than not, please. What do you mean? Goose! Goose, why do you need treatment for your anxiety now? Okay, who's gonna be my healer? Hang on, we have alerts over here letting us know when people are unhappy or they have things that are making them unhappy. Goose needs to be treated for his anxiety right now. His anxiety is severe, so let's find who's our best healer. I've never played with somebody with anxiety, so that may have been a terrible mistake. So let's see. Here, Soot, hold still. Okay. Oh, Soot has the 11 on healing. Yes, that's very high. That's very high for right now. So I'm gonna come over. Soot, you're gonna be really high up on your priorities. And can I treat Goose? Goose, how do I heal your anxiety? Do I self-tend? Okay, I'm gonna let him self-tend, which means he'll take care of himself if I need. I'm not sure how to actually treat anxiety. Whoops. Easy there, Goose. Easy there. We'll help you through it. I have no idea how to help you, but we'll help you through it. So right now what they're eating is this pemmican stuff, which it'll take a year to spoil. It's really cool. It's like a mix of fat and meat that the tribal people rely on so that they won't go hungry. Apparently, yeah, I think now that people are eating, they're feeling a little bit better. Okay, so Goose is off to rest because he's having a little bit of a hard time. That's fine, Goose. You're a special guy. You go ahead and you get some rest, buddy. And then let me quickly, this is the different priorities that you can assign people. I paused the game again. Sorry, the first setup takes a long time. And once you get going, it goes really fast. But let's see. Charlotte loves growing things. So, and she's really good at it with an 8 out of 20. So I'm going to give everybody who has a lot of skill with growing things priority on doing that, like ASAP. And then who's good at constructing? 0, 4, 5. So Goose, when he wakes up, is going to help out with constructing. And Sanzi is really good at constructing. So I'm going to have them work on building things right now. Oh, and thank you. Thank you, Katie. Yeah, the brighter white the boxes are, the better they are. So the people, and that's just with skill. And then you can see the little tiny marks in the bottom, which mean that they have a lot of interest in doing those things. So for right now, we don't really need to tailor, craft, smith anything. I just need to live, please, my little people. And so we're going to get them gathering resources, building a shelter so that they can get out of the cold and out of the dark. And I'm also going to have them, let's see, harvesting any of the wild plants in the area. That'll keep a lot of people busy. Hopefully somebody has good plant cutting. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I think, does growing affect plant cutting? I can't remember. Goose, you're going to be building things. And then Sanzi, what are you good at? Sanzi, come here. What would I want you to do, Sanzi? Cooking or medicine. Sanzi, that means I'm going to make you go harvest those berries. So that's under plant cutting. So I'm going to tell Sanzi, hey, you know what? Let Goose take care of the construction after all. You go ahead and yes, the boomalopes moo. You go ahead and you actually go start cutting. So you can see Sanzi's coming over here now that I assigned her to plant cutting, and she is trying to gather, even though she's terrible at it, the cutting of the little pieces. Okay, there we go. Charlotte's working. Soot's gathering up wood so that he can help out with something. Oh, Soot's hauling! Good job, Soot. He's hauling wood to stockpile, which is cool, except I'm gonna run out of space in that stockpile, and I really don't need you guys to fill this thing with wood when we're in a forest. That's irrelevant to our interest, buddy. So you have to kind of be careful with what you tell them to put into the stockpile, or else you're gonna find yourself a little overwhelmed. So I'm going to actually disallow everything from the stockpile except for wood to be put in. So let's see, that would be under raw resources. So I'm going to come over here, and what I'm going to do is I'm telling Soot, okay, buddy, you can put wood and only wood in this pile over here. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to say, and forget putting wood in these stockpiles. Get them out of here, because I want things more like food, like berries, weapons to be stored over there. Oh, are you, Renee? I'm really glad you guys like it. I know I've been just like, oh, and then you see right here where Sanzi has a little hand above her. That means if we come over to her social, we can see, oh, she just exchanged pleasantries with Goose. She quickly discussed human nature with Goose, as one is apt to do as they greet one another. In the first moments as they struggle for survival in a new land. Oh my gosh. And exactly, Katsia, we cannot waste valuable non-fiery lighting spots where okay, if the boomalope literally walks up to our door and explodes, yes, we'll still catch on fire. But we'll just have to put up with it for now. Also, Honcho, because he is a horse, as an animal, will actually drag dirt inside of our little shelter that we just made, and we'll have to clean that dirt up. The dirt on the floor will make everybody unhappy. So Honcho, oh, okay, so what I did is I made the animal area, but I forgot to tell Honcho that he belongs in the animal area. So I'm opening up the animals tab and I'm kicking Honcho and Medusa and Kafka out. So they will go hang out over here and get out of my little area, or else they're gonna fill it with dirt and make all of my people miserable because they don't like a dirty environment. Honcho, geez, you move like the wind. What kind of horse are you? You're fast. Whoa, the fastest horse on the rim. We really lucked out getting him as a random horse, valued for its quick nature and beautiful looks. So he's actually really fast. I have never seen an animal move so quick. What's his movement speed? Can I see from here? Holy cannolis. Yeah, 12. What a fast guy. We can ride on his back if we wanted to. By comparison, our I'm gonna butcher this. Palomino mare moves at 12. What, 7? What? Okay, so she moves at 7, he moves at 12. The higher the movement speed, the better. So nice. Good job, Honcho. You are ridiculously fast. And to compare, oh, Soot just said hello. Soot just communicated with a bull mastiff, attempting to build a rapport. You guys, I bet if Goose actually, who's going around greeting everybody, what a little social bug, but I bet if Goose actually gets to hang out with his... If he hangs out with like Kafka or like one of the dogs will nuzzle the people, and I think it would make them happier. So that's so cool. And so it's just like, come back, Kafka. So yeah, and he's also talking to Sansi while he's down here, and Sansi's just like, buddy, I'm like cutting these. Do you want to help out? Are you trying to tame Kafka, Soot? Do I have you on animal handling? Oh, it's because Soot really loves animal handling. And he's got like a huge interest in it. What is his skill in it compared to others? And his skill is actually really high. So you know what? I hate to use our berries so early on because you have to feed the animal like human food to train them. But if we can get Kafka and Honcho and Medusa trained to defend us and also to like haul things for us, life would be so much better. Okay. Well, I've had the game on pause, to be completely fair, Renee. So, to be completely honest, normally there's more murder by now. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and take it off pause. No, not on 3. Goose needs to rest a lot because he is just not feeling very well. We're going to come over, and I'm actually going to make a separate sleeping spot for Goose, I think. I was going to let the tribe leader actually have his own place, but I'm a little bit worried because Goose is super, like, depressed. He's got a lot of anxiety. If you don't take care of people, well, that might be way too small. Way too small, actually, for somebody to be happy in. They might actually be very unhappy in there. So you know what? Never mind. We're not gonna actually put somebody's bedroom in there. So, bunk, bunk, take care, Goose. I'll figure out how to take care of you at some point. Oh, good, Soot! 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 I love you! He's being a good guy, and he is taking care of Goose. Let's see if that helps his severe anxiety. He's laying down. Aww! That's so nice! Okay. So he just he'll need tending again in 5 days, but Soot just came over and tended him with some medication, some like little medical herbs to try to help him feel a little bit better and calm down. And we'll let Goose take a nap because he's really tired from feeling so stressed. Oh, and he hates it's the weapon I made him pick up. Drop that, man. If that was why you were having like a ridiculous meltdown, then don't pick up the bow. He's like, I am a brawler. I am meant for punching people in the face. I am not meant for throwing spears. I made him doubt his purpose in life, and that's why he was having a mental like issue. Oh, well, I took care of that. I got the spear out of his inventory and he feels better. But yeah, if you are not careful and like you don't notice that, oh, he's a brawler, he wants to punch people in the face, and I gave him a ranged weapon, he was miserable. He was like, this is the worst thing ever. I'm so sad. Also, if we come over here, we can see that one of the things that makes, like, you can see the mood of your people, and you can also see the thing that makes them very happy or the thing that makes them very unhappy. Right now, they're pretty hungry, and she's actually upset because she ate without a table. So we're gonna get a really simple table put down, and we'll actually get a couple of them put down. Well, I've got really good builders, actually. Normally, I don't have people who can construct so well within the first few minutes. So I'm gonna get a nice table put down, and then I'm gonna get some stump chairs. Whoops. Well, that's not where the chair goes. Here we go. I'm gonna get some stump chairs put down. We're gonna get another copy of the light just so that people won't be in the dark as they're trying to wiggle over here. They will be unhappy if they're in the dark, just FYI. I'm going to, so we're so surrounded, we're spoiled by wood, that I'm going to have them build wood floors in here because it will make them happy. There is a beauty factor to everywhere in the world, and I can actually move around and I can see what that beauty factor is. And the beauty factor for bare stone like this is -1. And so right now, everybody who sleeps in here is going to be like, this is awful, I don't like it, this is ugly. And we can increase how pretty it is by putting in plant pots, by building artwork, by building floors, by keeping it well lit and clean. Goose, you are just like a master constructor. He is like, I have got this everywhere. I've got the floor. I've got all of it. Okay, and then I'm going to actually, if I have somebody who can mine, because they're working on gathering, they're working on putting down crops so that we'll have rice. They're working on hauling food. You can see there's already berries, and somewhere, Sansi? There you are, Sansi. Sansi is working on gathering up the berries. Soot is on top of it. He is carrying the berries over. Oh, and we can make meals so that they can have something a little bit better. So let me get a campfire built inside of their room. There we go. Yeah, this is really, woo! This is going well. I probably just jinxed it and we're about to have a raid or a nuclear winter. But look at Goose go! Man, I've never had a constructor so good just at the start of a game. Alright, so I'm also going to have them start mining out the various areas so that we can have some bedrooms in here, but keep the bedrooms safely inside my little cave. Because I love being safe from the inevitable fires that are going to begin. So I'm just gonna have them kind of mine out the entire interior of this whole place, actually. And then we'll work from there, I think. Normally I don't mine so ambitiously, but we have some good miners amongst us. And I want to make this like our main base, because what happened last time is I ended up having so many fires destroy my houses, and I am not going to make the same mistake in a redwood forest again. So this is going to be our main fallback base, where we will be safe from raiders. We'll be safe here. We can even make like another door to come out this side. I want our people to be as safe as they can be in this world, which is not always that safe, but it's better than nothing. Better than what it could be. And this will be just like our way back fallback base. All right, yeah, you know what? We're just gonna empty the whole thing, and I'll put down individual wood walls, and we'll separate it into individual bedrooms in the future. All right. Okay, let's see, campfire, and now we can cook simple meals if I needed to, or I can even cook dried berries. Let's see how much, and you have to worry about the nutrition factor that your people would give you, and then how much resources it would take. So nutrition, work to make 10, dried berries. Well, we have a lot of berries. I'm gonna see what would happen if we made dried berries. They've been eating my berries, so we don't have as many berries as I wish we did, because they've been busy chomping down on my berries. Let's see. So I don't have any dried berries to make, but we'll try that out. I want to try making dried berries. It doesn't tell me how many I need. Work amount 17. Normally it will tell you how many berries you need for each one. Goose, are you making dried berries? Okay, so he's taking all 7 of the berries that we have. Thankfully, they still have that like dried meat stuff to survive off of. But my goodness, I might definitely need to... Oh, hey, Soot's saying hello. He's relaxing sociably by the fire, which is nice. But I think I may actually have Soot go ahead and help out with the plant cutting too, so we can start getting more food. And then who's my most talented miner? Who has the skills? Nobody. But guess what? Sansi loves mining. She's busy outside. Let's get some berries. Once we get enough berries to kind of survive, then I will actually let them work on clearing out the mines. All right. And then come on. Come on. Oh, and they're talking. So Soot and Goose are starting to build up a rapport. So Goose just dried those berries. And as you can see, he left the room and he's trying to go all the way back here to store the food. Not good. That will leave our food for the turkey. The turkey will literally eat our food if we do that. So I'm going to come and make a new storage spot. I'm going to clear all so that I don't miss anything down here. I'm going to tell them, hey, put your food over here, you silly gooses. And don't put it over here. Don't stick it there. Don't put your food over here. Don't put it outside. The turkey is going to eat it. Goose, turn around. Oh no! All 7 of those berries became just one dried berry. But it will take forever to spoil, so that's actually amazing. Mr. Gibbles, no berries for you. No berries for you. And can I name him? Unfortunately, I cannot name him unless I can tame him, and we might have to eat Mr. Gibbles, so don't get too attached. Let's see. Do we have people hauling the berries? Okay, there's tons of berries. Sansi is like a berry picking machine back here. She is working on it. She's doing a good job. And Soot's like, I'm just gonna relax. Soot, do you really need to relax? Your mood's starting to go up. Oh, it's because he's in a little bit of pain. Where'd you go, Soot? No, don't. You know what, Soot? Now is actually not the time to. Whoops. Soot, now is actually not the time to waste berries. I think Soot's been feeding all of our berries to the horses. Okay, never mind. Now is not the time to tame the horses. Okay. No, are you trying to feed that meat? We need that to live, Soot. I know you like Medusa. Okay, no, he's eating. But I thought for a second, and you can see now he's coming to sit down and eat at the table, and it makes him happy. I thought he was going to feed the meat to Medusa, and that was going to cross the line, I tell ya. That was going to cross the line. And Goose is complaining because now his sleep is disturbed because people keep walking in and out of the room. There's a point to that, actually. So you know what? I'm going to actually reduce the size of the stockpile. Hang on. I'm going to delete the zone. And then it'll make the room a little bit smaller. I'm going to have them build a copy of the lights in 2 different places. Deconstruct this one. But I'm actually going to have them break the room up into 2 parts. Whoops. I'm gonna have them break the room up into 2 parts so that way if people come in to collect food while they're working and eating, they won't disturb because it gives them a negative boost. Disturbed sleep, and it will continue to go up the more they feel disturbed by people walking in and out and waking them up. So yeah, we gotta work up with that. All right. There we go. Now we're going to speed forward a little bit. I am so proud. These are truly the unsung heroes. Coco and Charlotte are truly the unsung heroes of this tribe because they are over here. They are working away. They are taking care and getting these fields like taken care of, and this rice will grow and it will feed our colony as long as it doesn't burn down. I learned from having my last tribe here that one of the worst things you can do, you think it's an abundant land of berries and wonder and glory until it all burns to the ground. So we're going to actually prioritize cutting these chunks of stone and putting down pavement at least 3 wide to prevent fires from destroying once again my crops. And even better, I will build stone fencing so that we don't have, what will happen is raiders will just show up. Oh dear, we're a little bit close to the edge of the map after all. But raiders will just show up and they will just frickin' light your fields on fire and you die. You die. I can promise you that's the way it goes because I've done it before. I died a lot and we're not having that happen again. I learned my lesson. We're preventing forest fires, okay? That's my rule. So I'm gonna have a stone chipping spot actually set up to do that soon. All right, so I'm fast forwarding. Now that we've got everything set up, they'll be able to actually start taking care of things in the morning. Big worry now. See, and now they're complaining because they're like, Goose woke us up because I had them sleeping in here, and because he went through this door, it woke them up. So, oh, and Goose said hello to Charlotte. That's so cool. All right, and now he's gonna wake everybody up again, but he's building the walls, so everyone's gonna be kind of miserable today because I disturbed them all day long. in and out with this building nonsense, but it'll help out. Oh, look at that. Sid and Charlotte are saying hello. And we are looking for, oh, actually, I didn't check, but let's check everybody's Kenzie skills so I can see if we're gonna have some romance up here. Let's see. Oh, I forgot how to check. I think it's over here. maybe? Your Kinsey scale is somewhere, my friend. I know it's somewhere around here. And it will tell me if you're one for the males or the females. Oh, here we go. Okay, so he is straight. He is one notch. Our tribe leader is just one notch up the scale. 3 is kind of like you go both ways. 6, you only go with the same gender. 0, you go with the opposite gender. So he is only swinging over here. Yeah. I think the reason, Katie, after playing with the game so long, that they actually will build in a fire, or like they'll build in a rainstorm to show up if you have too much fire, is because it also starts crashing and lagging the game. It's chaos. And if you go with no one, then you could, I don't think that's like calculated into the scale, unfortunately, but some people just never go for people. Like I'm gonna have to try to encourage and kind of really push a romance, because I need to, the whole purpose of this tribe is to have babies, so I can test the baby having abilities of the mod for my long generational play that I want to have, where we follow like the inheritance of the royal family, the guards who loyally defend them and possibly fall in love with them, who will possibly develop a bond and fall in love with our tribe members, and so on. But if I can't have kids, and I can't have that generational thing going on, there's no point. So, yes, so that we're trying to get them to breed this time, to have the babies. Our goal today is romance. Coco, pull out your best flirts. Don't just stand there next to Charlotte and do nothing, sir. Let's see. And then Sansi, I guess we don't need to, yeah, I don't want them to cook dried berries right now. But I do want them to cook some simple meals, because simple meals will give them more nutrition. Simple meals give you 0.5 nutrition. Oh wait, if it's from raw food? What? Hang on one second. Berries only give you 0.08 nutrition. That's like looking at how much money I make per view on YouTube. That was my first thought. Oh, 0.00 something, eh? That sounds like earning money from a view, if you ask me. That was literally my first thought. That's so bad. Let's see. The dried berries give you 0.5 nutrition. Or wait, do they give you 0.5, or are they worth 0.5? No, they're worth 0.8. What? Dried berries are better for you, I think, than a simple meal. Hang on a second. Let's see. Nutrition. No, 0.9. Okay. Alrighty, Friday. I gotcha. Alright. Do forever. But don't. Okay, so we're telling them make the simple meals, which are simple meals that will give them more nutrition and make them happier than just eating raw berries, even if the simple meal is entirely made out of berries. But what I do not want them doing is using that food. I do not want them using that. Can I find it? Okay, I don't think it's allowed anyway, but you can tell them what to make the food out of, so you can prevent them from using certain things. And so help me, if they use the long-lasting meat food, I will be so irate. But I'm telling them to cook it forever and ever and ever, because we need food forever at this point. Also, they need to gather things. No, Sansi! Haul! Your life literally depends on going to haul. So I'm gonna make Soot and Sansi haul things. I'm gonna forbid them from hauling all of this wood for now, because they need to turn themselves around. Forget the wood. The rice is growing up around it. Go haul the freaking raspberry bushes. You guys need food. Stop. Like, look at all this. The turkey, Mr. Gibbles is gonna get it. He's literally, look at this rat. It's coming to eat your food. Get the berries. What are you guys doing? Come get these. Good job, Goose. Goose, I'm so proud of you. Goose is a good kid, guys. Goose is a good kid. One day, Goose, because you have a deep passion in the arts, and I think that is actually Goose's like only passion. Oh, the arts and researching. One day I'm going to give our caffeine sensitive, I want to punch somebody in the face brawler with anxiety. I'm going to give Purple Goose, which is apparently his full name, bless him. A wonderful little spot to kind of think about the meaning of life, and I'm going to give him a spot to do artwork at because he is so nice. Hall plus, I will look into it. Thank you, Katie. Hey, hang on, let me write that down. So forbid, mod, unforbid mod, and then hall plus. Gotcha. I'll add those to the list. Good job, Goose. I'm so proud of you. All right, good. Look at all that food. And Coco is on it. Coco, the tribe leader, is on it. Why? Why are you on it? You have 8? Ooh, and actually having really high cooking ability. Wow, everybody is freaking like... We have an entire tribe made up of people who want to punch other people in the face, but also just happen to be extremely good at cooking and really, really thoughtful people all around. So I'm very pleased with them. All right, we may actually replace this wooden shelter wall, but I think I'll wait till we have stone so that we can have some better defenses for if we get raided. Also, I am not going to wait. This is the point of the game where the game is like, oh cool, are you starting to get the basics? That's so nice. Let me try to kill you now. So this may be the point where I'm going to immediately protect at least these core crops. Because without these, we're probably gonna die. And I'm tired of dying. I've played the Let's Die in Rimworld game enough the last few weeks, and we're done with that. All right, let's put a stone chipping spot over here. We've got some andesite just lying down, looking useful. Let's see. So can I tell it to chip the andesite? I cannot specify the andesite with a stone chipping spot, but I can tell it, hey, come over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm just gonna go ahead and say, hey, come chip 10 stone blocks, somebody. And oh my, it looks like Sansi and Charlotte are taking a moment to say hello and discuss things with the tribe leader Coco. Well, that bodes well for my baby having experiment. All right, let's just fill up this whole room with food. I don't care anymore. Just all of you, fill it up with food. Oh, Soot! Wow! Now he's like, hey, I got some free time. I'm gonna clean the rock rubble out of here. Soot, dang. You're pretty cool, dude. And we've got a lot of food over here for now. Probably more than we can, like, I don't want to have too many meals, actually. Because the meals spoil in 3 days, but we'll probably go through this pretty quick. Wow. Alright. What? Katie, I can shift click to queue up jobs. Oh, so why are you unhappy? What? A moderate amount of pain? Oh, his sleep was so disturbed. His sleep was so disturbed. He's miserable about it. Soot, buddy, old pal, what to do for you? Are you good at mining by chance? By any chance, my friend? He loves mining! Mining brings him joy! Soot, forget hauling that wood. Come over here and do some mining, buddy. Alright, so we're gonna come over with Soot, and we're gonna tell Soot, hey, don't you worry about anything. Come over here and do some mining. Let that be your priority instead. And hopefully that'll work well for him. So he should be set to focus on mining, and I'm actually going to forbid mining up in the bedroom so they don't wake up Goose. Because poor Goose. Poor Goose. He doesn't need woken up. And the reason the animals are following us right now are because they like Soot a lot, and they're trying to be like, Soot's my master, Soot's my master. Well, no master right now, guys. You don't need to stand over him. For some reason, they worry a lot when you mine. I'm not sure why, but if you're bonded with an animal or you're assigned as their master, they'll just start following you around. You good? Okay, good. So Soot's gonna clear this area out and make himself his very own bedroom, I hope, as time goes on. And at the very least, because he's doing something he enjoys, you can see his joy is going up because he's having a good time actually doing his work. He is really unhappy with the ugly environment, really unhappy with having to share his room, really unhappy with having disturbed sleep, and in a moderate amount of pain from that gunshot wound he took to the head. Oh my gosh. Whew. Sorry, I had to take a sip of my tea. Oh, and now he's hanging out with Coco. Plot twist, Coco and Soot fall in love with each other. Which would be fine if I wasn't trying to make people have babies. Have the babies. Sansi and Charlotte. We'll see how relationships work out. Alright, so I am so sorry. Wow, he's really good at mining. I don't think I've ever had someone just rip limestone apart with their bare hands this early in. Oh dear. Alright, nobody disturbed the sleep. Somebody came in and cleaned up the rock rubble already. What the heck? You guys are on it. A+. Alright. Everyone's gonna have disturbed sleep. I'm really worried that's gonna result in some mental breaks. Oof, that's gonna make things a little interesting. Goose, what are you doing, buddy? He's like, I'm gonna refuel the campfire because I'm cool like that. Now I'm gonna cook a simple meal because I like cooking. Wow, Goose, I like you. Let's see, and cooking does give him joy. So he woke up in the middle of the night because he had some anxiety and he made everybody breakfast. Aww. And now everyone has terribly disturbed sleep. Dang it, Soot. And why'd you have to pick that specific spot? Pirates will raid soon! No! I literally just got like a life started here. They're gonna start raiding already. Oh my gosh. Here, let's destroy this door and we're gonna build a real wood wall now for the sheer purpose of trying to have something a little harder for them to get into. Oh, whoa. No, I just literally... Okay, Charlotte, are you good at crafting? Hold still. No. Sansi is good at crafting, though. And Charlotte, what are you good at? Tailoring, smithing. Here, you help out with the mining effort so we can just, like, hide inside. And then Sansi, who's good at crafting? Or who likes crafting? At this point, Goose is good at crafting. So Goose, there you go. Who's good at constructing? Coco, let's not so much worry about the food right now. Let's get some real walls built, if you don't mind. And I would love if somebody could please go ahead and craft us some stone blocks. Believe it or not, that's really important. That's really important. Okay, let's try at least getting like a wooden wall started. And then if we're lucky and I can manage some stone blocks first. Okay, look, everybody else is busy. Goose is sleeping. I need those stone blocks. Coco! Okay, you're not terrible at it, Coco. So come here, Coco. You're gonna come over here, start hauling those stone blocks to the stone chipping spot and get into work, okay? All right, let's do this. Is that petrified wood? There's petrified wood hiding inside of our cave. That's so cool. Charlotte, that's really neat that you want to clear the rock rubble. It's unnecessary if we're about to start getting attacked. Do I have anything I could use for security? I do. No way. Okay, we do have cover from gunfire with earthen mounds, and we have some wooden barricades that I could possibly make and some sandbags. And some snare traps, but that's for animals. We do have a lot of wood. I could make wooden barricades. I can make earthen mounds. Let's go ahead and let's put down an earthen mound kind of around our house like so. Just to sort of begin with the preliminaries of pretending we're gonna try out some defenses here. So we'll kind of put down some, apparently the terrain isn't supported everywhere, unfortunately, but what this will do is it will at least force the people that we fight to be in very specific spots. Oh, it can only be where there's like earthen ground because it's an earthen mound. But this will help at least funnel the directions that we could possibly be attacked by. So there we go. And then wooden barricades. Will this hurt me? Let's see. Sharpened wooden sticks arranged in a way. Keep in mind once an item is, okay. This is all items. This is part of the medieval mod, so I haven't learned how to use it just yet. But it may be helpful. I wonder, can we build these? And then like be safe? Will these prevent people from attacking us? Can we go over the wooden barricades? Or would this prevent us from doing anything? Charlotte, can you build stuff? Guess what, Charlotte? You're gonna build, oh, you're terrible at building stuff, but to each their own. Desperate times, desperate measures. Help out here. We need some defenses. Also, Coco, stop taking my stones super far away. Thank you for making the andesite block. Okay, we're gonna come up here and we're going to forbid stones. Stone blocks, forbid. Like the whole kit and caboodle, please. Thank you. Stone blocks, forbid. Over here, they're already forbidden. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep our stone blocks right down here because I'm gonna use them as fast as the man makes them. Truly. Yeah, I don't know if this will work, so I'm gonna see if we can actually... Construction failed. Okay, so Charlotte and Goose are talking. I think Goose was trying to help Charlotte learn how to use things. Okay, there we go. Now, can we get in and out? Oh, I guess this is a gap over the stump, so we'll see. Okay, so Goose went all the way around. Minor break risk on soot. Why? Moderate amount of pain. Oh, he's in darkness and it's making him unhappy. I gotcha, Soot. Don't you worry. I am on top of this. There's no reason to fret. I'm gonna have good old Goose come right on in. And you know what? I kind of, even if they have to go around it, I would rather have wooden barricades protecting us than not. So we'll kind of keep an eye on that. I'm not sure exactly what it means for us. There we go. Building up earthen mounds. We're gonna have a little bit of security. Okay. Oh, I can select drop on floor. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you, Katie. Okay. And as you can see, as they're expanding this area, they're also building a roof over it, which is fantastic. I'm gonna, oh, look at all this petrified wood. That's so cool. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and start making some bedrooms, tentatively, if I can. I think this would make a nice little bedroom back here. So let's go ahead and build a wood wall. It's kind of small. But we're going to build a little wood wall with a door. And then we're going to move, because Soot's doing so much for us and because he's kind of miserable, we're going to make this into Soot's bedroom first. And then I think Goose, because Goose is up and at it and he's all over the place at weird hours, I think Goose definitely needs to, oh dear, and they opened up the back door. Now that we have a pirate raid possibly coming, I'm not exactly sure if that's what I want. I'm gonna make 2 doors just because if they usually sometimes the pirates get bored after they break their way through one door, so it might actually save our biscuits, as they say. All right, let's see. Come here, mining. I'm gonna get them to mine all of it, all of it. Soot's like, yes, more mining. Soot's a man who would appreciate Minecraft. I feel he would be into it. All right, there we go. We'll let him mine. And hey, if they can get it all the way to where the rest of the stuff can be mined, go for it, my friend. Go for it. That would be awesome. I will have you just leave that room there for now, though. Okay, there you go. Whew. Okay. Yeah, nobody broke a wrist just yet, thankfully. There we go. Yay! Wonderful! Okay. We're still alive. Wow, it's already day 3 and we're still alive. I'm so happy. And we have some andesite blocks. Let me go ahead. We're gonna come over and what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this andesite flagstone. Oh, my heart. Okay, it's just visitors, guys. I thought that was, I was like, it begins. It begins, death. Death comes. No, no, it's just some visitors coming to possibly trade with us. All right, we're gonna put down, even though it's gonna take a ridiculous amount of flagstone. Actually, Katie, I think you said, smooth floors, you said? Hang on. Rough floors, rough paving. That's slate limestone. Unfortunately, the only stone I have available with my mod doesn't allow me to put down smooth floors. Darn. So hang on. Let me put this in. And one more. It's gonna take forever. I don't think I'm gonna have enough. So I'm gonna do a mishmash of stone as it becomes available to me. But we're gonna put down all of that flagstone because it's cheaper than putting down, it's not as pretty. So it doesn't make my people happy the way that the tile makes people happy because it's pretty. Flagstones, however, use less resources. Or no, they don't. If they use the exact same amount of resources, and I'm not in immediate danger, then forget this nonsense. We're doing tile. If it makes people happy, like the tile makes people so happy to walk on and to see. And I need the tile. Okay. Oh wait, smooth floors work on any rough stone floor. Okay. Yeah, okay, gotcha. So we're gonna put down these tiles as we make the blocks. I don't think we'll have enough, so it'll probably be a random mishmash of whatever blocks we stumble on. But this is gonna be known as the like very important sacred protectee of the rice zone, because this is a fire break. Actually, it's meant as a really terrible, very inefficient fire break. But like the only other thing we really have to work with is wood, and there's no point in making a wood fire break. That's not how this works. I'm going down the list just to see what else we have available. For rough paving, that's if we had different types of stone, and we don't have rough stone. We like of the sandstone, granite, limestone, slate, or marble variety, we only have the andesite blocks. So we're gonna go for those. There's a visitor thrusting party. What a name. It's just a kid. It's just a male drifter. Oh, there we go. And his friend Couchy, who has a pig. Couchy is riding on top. Couchy, our visitor, is riding on top of a boar who has attracted all of the other boars. He's riding a female boar that has all of the other boars in the area. Oh my gosh, and chasing after her, going, "You're the most beautiful creature ever. Come, come." That's so funny. It would be so awkward to be Couchy right about now. And then his little friend Hagu is a child drifter. I wish I could, oh my gosh. They're literally attracting every male boar on the map. Couchy, you're the one who decided to ride a female like boar into here. But anyway, they're coming to visit. As visitors, they just kind of wander around. You can't really interact with them. I keep meaning to install a mod that'll let me like, hey, you want to trade? You want to move in? What you want to do? Sucks to be you, Couchy. Sucks to be you. All right, well, let's speed things up now that we seem to. Oh no, why did you destroy the, why are they building the walls at the wrong time? Why? Okay, look, we're gonna make Goose his own bedroom. And the man needs his own room, okay? We're gonna rebuild a copy of the torches. We're gonna deconstruct that. Why are they always at the wrong times? Everyone's gonna have disturbed sleep. Guys, Goose is trying to sleep. Couchy, I didn't ask your permission to come ride your female boar through my door. That was literally not something I was going to ask your, like, literally not. Okay, and Soot and Sansi are having time to really bond over the chiseling of the doors there, or the chiseling of the mining. I think I can go ahead and like separate this bedroom. Here, Goose, this is the best I can do for now. Soot, come over here. Wait, what do you mean not assigned to constructing? Okay, you guys are gonna be assigned to level 4 so that I can actually, Soot, get over here. Here, stop messing with everybody. And Hagu, what are you doing in my house? Oh, I'm sorry that your sleep is disturbed. I'm trying, guys. Soot, don't just leave the job half done like that. Oh, I really hope we don't end up with a mental break, because get out of here with your female boar, dude. Like, that's so funny. He attracted all of these male boars to my front yard. I can't believe this. What a thing. All right, but yeah, Soot and Sansi seem to be a couple. Ah, there we go. Goose, we're running low on food. time to get a little bit. Okay, the visitors with the boar are leaving. Thank goodness. That was unnecessary from you guys. What geese? What goose? What goose, I should say. Let's see. And I went through. Oh, we need to name our group. Sansi wants to give our faction a name, which is like our tribe name, and then the name of this community, this specific spot. My friends, what should we name it? Actually, this is a good time for me to get water. I'll be right back. I'll be right back while you guys consider a name. The alpacas! The alpaca gang! Oh, I'm losing my voice. Curses! Alright, alpacas. Discordia? Welcome, welcome, my friends, to Discordia. Hopefully, that's not very, alpaca gang. There we go. I hope that doesn't bode on well. Alright, the alpaca gang of Discordia. Welcome. Alright, settling in. Sipping my water. My voice is going a little bit, so I might be a little bit more quiet. And we might, I say wrap things up, but I love very much Rimworld. It's fun. Goose! You're such a goose! You literally just built a roof over Charlotte and Coco's heads. I'm gonna have everybody freaking going on mental breaks because they can't get a decent night's sleep in this place. Oh my gosh. Okay, Goose, please. There we go. Doing some work. We've got Sansi working on digging away. We're gonna get more light over in this corner. But we've got technically 1, 2, maybe 3 pretty soon bedrooms, if I'm lucky, 4. So we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. They're not pretty bedrooms, but hopefully they'll be enough to help us kind of survive. And they will keep everybody from being upset. So let's zip through. Sansi's working on it. Goose, where'd you go? Goose is building. Sweet. Is somebody cutting? I need somebody on plant cutting. Like stat. Sansi, I know you and so really love hanging out together, but I need you on plant cutting right now because we're pretty darn desperate for food. And then I'm going to put Coco, the tribe leader, back on top of food making. Oh good, they chopped up some berries whilst they were over here because he's trying to work over here on this area. Also, speaking of food making, because they have so much free time on their hands, let's get them to work on even bigger and not next to the fire break place to sow plants. Let's see, what kind of plants should we grow? What would be very good at this stage of the game? Honestly, probably more rice. So for now, we're going to be boring and we're just going to plant rice, and then we're going to plant more rice, and we're going to plant even more rice. But as time goes on, it'll be really, really worth it to plant other things. And I'll also have them start a heal root area. The heal root is the stuff that will actually grow to make like medical herbs out of. It's very uncommon to start with somebody whose skill is high enough to just plant that right out of the bat, but that's these little guys over here, the wild heal roots, that we can actually get medical herbs from. All right, let's see. Where am I? right, there we go. All right, and we're gonna back up, and then I'm gonna just let everybody. Goose is just waving to everybody. He's such a cheerful, kind guy. Can we also have him possibly doing plant cutting? Okay, I'm gonna make Goose do some plant cutting as well, so that he can focus on trying to help out with the berries. Also, I'll be right back. I'm gonna do a very risky thing, and you guys watch over them. This might be terrible. Let me save. Sometimes this sounds ridiculous, but sometimes I actually enjoy like running to get a drink or something and leaving it on speed 1. So I'll be right back. Everybody's still alive! Huzzah! I had to run to the restroom, but I was like, you know, I'm sure it'll be fine, and it was. Wonderful. Alright. And then I need a research spot at some point, but we'll wait till we have a little bit more food before looking into doing research. And let's see, what time is it? It's only 1 in the afternoon. Goose, what you up to? He's building a roof. Goose, why don't you go? Yeah. Deconstruct that lamp for me, buddy. And then come over here, build a wall. Coco is busy making food. Good job, Coco. No, Coco, please don't relax. No, the rats are having babies right in the middle of my cotton field. Coco, could you please prioritize cooking for just a minute longer? At least until we have a little bit more food. Alright, so Coco is busy making some food. What was that? A mad animal! A local raccoon has gone mad and will attack everyone who that it sees. This is bad. This is very bad. Charlotte, watch out. Because it will actually come after us now. Here we go. Okay. All right, let me get some security down. I'm gonna do a snare trap so I can try very hard to snare it before it attacks me. Cause that, believe it or not, that little sucker is gonna come straight for us. That's probably way too many snare traps. I don't need that many. I'm panicking. I'm like, it's coming. Okay, let's come over. Charlotte, you come over here. Prioritize this. Goose, prioritize this. Coco, can you prioritize this? Sansi, can you prioritize this? Oh my gosh, I've got everybody on constructing these traps. If we need to, we'll get inside. Okay, hurry. Thankfully, what should happen if I did this right? Oh, that's just the boar. Okay, the raccoon's coming for us. They don't forget, and they don't forgive. As long as that animal feels like it's going into a little mad, like, rage, it will come. Oh, it's coming! It's coming! Goose, everybody! Inside! No, Charlotte, get away! Charlotte, get in here! Get in here! Actually, Charlotte, really quickly, can you throw it at the raccoon? No, Charlotte, never mind! Get inside, Charlotte! Charlotte, no! Charlotte! Okay, quick, everybody! Everyone, attack the raccoon! I was gonna have this be a little bit more. Get it! Get it! It's gone mad! Get it! Charlotte! Charlotte! And why are you guys not? What are you doing? Everybody! Oh, there go! Attack this raccoon! Are you all nutter butters? Don't leave Charlotte to handle this on her own. Charlotte! Charlotte, run! Oh, Charlotte, you won. Oh my gosh, she's so injured. Oh my gosh. Okay, quick. Somebody give Charlotte a nice private room. We're gonna give her this nice room on the rubble. She gets to try to heal herself laying on this rubble. Charlotte, for crying out loud. Okay, everybody off of alert. That was ridiculous. Charlotte, what am I gonna do with you? Come here. Don't go cut a hazelnut tree. Go lie down. Go lie down, woman. You've been wounded. You've been terribly wounded. Who's my healer? Who's my healer? Soot! Soot! I love you, Soot. Get over here. And we're gonna have Soot tend to Charlotte. I can't believe, tend to Charlotte the Gatherer. Somebody set up a butchering spot for that there raccoon, please. I know that sounds terrible, but it's very important to make sure these kinds of things are taken care of so we don't waste the fur. Okay. So are you tending to Charlotte? Okay, so Charlotte has scratches on her neck from the raccoon's right paw. She's been bitten on the torso. She's scratched on the left and right shoulder. She's bitten and scratched on the right arm. She's she's scratched on the left arm, and she's scratched on the left leg. Oh, hey! That is really great. Thank you, Katie. I will look into that. Oh, and we snared a rat. I'm sorry, Desiree. We snared a rat because I set up those snares to catch like small animals, hoping the raccoon would get there, but hopefully it'll be okay. We still need more medicine. Soot, are you prioritizing? Yeah, Soot is taking care of Charlotte. Who knows, maybe the table will turn, and instead of falling in love with Sansi, Soot and Charlotte will actually end up as a couple, because he's tending to her. So as he's tending to her with the medical herbs, we're going down the list and we are seeing, okay, good. He is taking care of one of the scratches on her left shoulder. He's tending to more wounds. Okay, good. He took care of all of her wounds. So now she just needs to rest on, her right ring finger was bitten off. Oh my gosh. Charlotte! I'm so sorry. My gracious. So yeah, Charlotte was attacked by the raccoon. It bit off her right ring finger and it made her bleed out a little bit. So she's currently resting and now it's a matter of time. She's in severe pain, but she was taken care of and hopefully taken care of very well by Soot. So I'm hoping that will help us out. That raccoon had rabies or something. I hope it did not give her rabies. I hope she didn't get an infection from any of those wounds. There's a chance she could get infections, especially because she's in such a dirty room. Sansi, why don't I actually prioritize Sansi to cleaning this area? People heal better if they are in clean environments. So I'm going to like clean this up. I'm going to haul... what do you mean no empty accessible? Okay, I've got to make a dump zone for all of the stone chunks actually. This is perfect for that. And I'm going to have Sansi haul this chunk of rock out because it has a huge negative beauty modifier and that will actually help Charlotte to heal a little bit better. And in fact, I'm so worried about Charlotte and I feel so bad for her. We're going to put down a square plant pot to beautify her room. So, my gracious. Let's see. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to give a square plant pot to Soot's room as well. Because if they've got time, then he deserves it. All right, Sansi, we're going to have, let's see, butcher creature forever. So anytime there's a dead creature in our midst, we'll butcher it over here, which sounds terrible, I know, but we desperately need the leather and we need the meat. Charlotte is healing. She lost a lot of blood. I'm not gonna lie. She lost a finger. That's already happened. Katie, go to bed. Let's see. Sansi's resting. Okay, everybody's sleeping. Get well soon, Charlotte. Get well soon. All right, everybody should be good. But you guys can see, I hope, how quickly addictive this can become. Sincerely and quickly addictive this can become, indeed. Truly. Oh my gosh, I put this whole thing down. I surrounded the whole thing with limestone blocks when I don't have limestone. I was so not paying attention. I feel so silly. I feel so silly. Oh, no wonder my fire break wasn't being taken care of. Limestone, not limestone tiles. I need andesite. Sorry, guys. I just realized, like, why aren't they putting those down? I see the blocks. Why aren't they building my fire break? Yeah, they're not building it, Seri, because guess what? You were telling them, hey, I want limestone. Don't send them mixed messages if I want them to survive. Fire break. Fire break. Build it. And then, like she said, if push comes to shove, we'll just have them, like, cut all of the, all of this grass. Okay, there we go. Oh, it is very addictive. Okay, guys, I think our goal for today, this is our new little chill stream world for when I feel like chill streaming just the, like Rimworld, which is pretty often lately. So our goal for today is to hollow out this area and make everybody their own bedroom, and we'll start there. And then look at Goose go! I'm so proud of you, my little Goose, putting down that fire break. Good boy. All right, Goose is on it. He is putting that fire break down. He is not having any of this nonsense. We are not going to catch fire on his watch. I know, isn't this fun? I'm so glad you guys are having fun. And yes, this is chill. We've only lost one finger. This is a victory. This is such a victory for this game. You have no idea. And I'm actually going to go ahead and, yeah, so we'll do that. But if we have time, Coco, what are you doing? Okay, well, we are actually having them work on growing this. Sanzi, are you not working on growing? Can you work on growing? Sanzi, we're going to go ahead and have Sanzi work on growing things too, if available. Coco, where are you? Oh, Coco, you're trying to make more food for everybody. You know what? That's pretty important. However, there's other people like Goose. What is Goose doing? Is Goose literally just hauling things? Okay, he's building things. This is important to get food made, but it's also important to plant things. So Sanzi can also plant things, actually. And Coco can actually grow things better than Sanzi. So I'm going to have him have that as a 2. And Coco, oh, he planted a flower. Actually, I'm going to have him cut that flower. This special mod I have installed, what it does, nope, hold still. For crying out loud, man. This special mod lets me pick which flowers we plant. So you guys, what flower should we plant in her room, in Charlotte's room? We have roses, daylilies, spectacles, plumeria. You can't plant the brawlix because it's like a cave plant that needs darkness. We've got sylvias, which are like dandelions, basically. We have pincushion cactuses and geraniums. And the things that give you the most beauty are like roses, daylily, spectacle gives a lot of beauty, plumeria. The sylvia only gives like 1, and geranium gives good beauty. So the higher the beauty point, the happier it will make people when they see it. Geranium gives you 18 beauty. And then roses give you 14 beauty. Daylilies give you 24 beauty. Spectacle gives you only 10. And let's see, yeah, then you get, for plumerias, 20. So any of those really are okay, because as long as it's high beauty, it's really good for you. But a lot of you guys are saying rose for that. So we're going to give her a rose, and I'm going to go ahead and chuck a plumeria in Soot's room. Or maybe a daylily. You know what? Soot's just a daylily kind of guy, if you ask me. All right, rose. There we go. Charlotte, a rose for you, my dear. All right, there we go. Coco is saying hello. He said hello to Charlotte. And he's popping up. Charlotte, has somebody fed you? Okay, so Charlotte's been fed. And she's resting. She doesn't like sleeping in the ground. She feels like it's a little cramped in here. I'm sorry, Charlotte. It's the best of what I have to offer. Rats and squirrels are becoming snared down here. Oh, there's bones! I forgot I have a bone mod installed, so every time we end up working with a creature, we can actually get its bones now, which is a little creepy, but you do utilize bones in real life. Like that was an important part of utilizing your environment when it was way back back in the day. And actually, if we get enough leather, we can make leather bedrolls, which will make people a lot happier than sleeping on the ground. But we'll work on that. For now, let's just get the actual bedrooms made. So go, Soot, go. And then Goose, if you don't mind, keep Soot in well-lit areas so that he won't complain about things. There we go. All right. And Zanzi is cooking the food. Coco is chopping the food. Chopping the stuff to plant more food. Hare self-tamed. This rabbit just joined our colony, guys. This is now one of our pets. We literally have a rabbit as a pet. I'm gonna let it go and join our horses and our dog. But the hare showed up and just self-tamed itself. It was like, I want to live with those people. Good job, little guy. So he just joined our colony. And I guess we'll have to name him now and take care of him, which is easy because there's plenty of grass to eat here. All right. Man, Soot is really good at mining. Give the man a mine and he's like on it. This is awesome. And he's also actually mined enough that I think we can give him another room back here pretty soon. So I'm going to get that started over here. And then I think we'll be able to weirdly separate this into a couple more rooms if I do it right. One, and then expand this one for sure. 2, 3, 4. I might be able to cut some of these rooms into other rooms. So we need to make some good bedrooms. And we can work from there. All right, go, Soot, go. I am so proud of him. Holy days, he's good. Also, my voice is a little tired, so I might be a little quiet, but that'll give me a chance to kind of read what you guys are doing. Harry the bunny. Where's the bunny? Bunny? It's a girl. Would you still like it to be named Harry, cat? It is a female hare. Oh yay, Charlotte's fully healed. Woo! Okay, Harry it is. We're gonna name Harry, is Harry short for Harriet? You guys know how little I care about gender roles after all, and silly giving people all sorts of assumptions on silliness on what people have to be named. Okay, let's see what's going on here. All right, let's see. Okay. We have Harry the rabbit. We got our animals. We're building our walls over here. Or we're building our path to protect people. Okay. Okay. Making bedrooms. Charlotte, I'm going to go ahead and give you your own bedroom if you want. Up in the corner. Oh, they're literally sleeping on the ground. That's gonna make people miserable. So we'll try to fix that as soon as we can. Charlotte's going on a walk. She's been sick for a long time. What does she like to do again? Oh, she loves growing things. Fantastic. I need more people up on these fields, actually. In fact, I think she's coming up here to grow now. She's like, out of my way. I can take care of these things. I have no problem with this. All right, so Charlotte's sleeping next to Coco. What the heck? Goose! Goose is being a goose. Goose, no! What are you doing? Oh, don't wake up Soot. Goose is being a goose. We'll give Goose his own room that has like an extra exit, I think, because he kind of wakes everybody up a lot. So I'm gonna actually like have Goose mine this spot, like actually right now. And we're gonna give Goose his own bedroom. We're gonna switch this from a medical bed and we're gonna switch its owner. This is gonna be Goose's bedroom. And then we're going to remove, deconstruct. So we're beginning to break up the bedrooms and we'll expand Goose's bedroom because it's a little bit small. I just have to wait till I can move Coco's bed. And actually, I guess that means I don't have to have him like mine out a separate exit because he'll just go out the front door. Wonderful. There we go. Stop waking everybody up, Goose. No, Goose, I literally, okay, thank goodness. No, he will still wake up Charlotte and Coco. I was so close to having bedrooms so they don't disturb each other. All right, Charlotte's off. She's excited to be back on her feet. No raccoons in sight. She's gonna start like working on sewing all that rice over there. Phew, good start, good start. Hey, Carrie, what's up? Yeah, we're setting up a test tribe. Oh wait, you can't hear me yet. Somebody let Carrie know what we're doing. The rice is ready to harvest! Victory! Dun dun. Na 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 na. I'm so happy right now. Also, I think we're gonna switch this so that I only need 10 simple meals for now. So that they'll start storing that rice, that precious, precious rice that doesn't go bad for almost a whole year. Unts, ada, unts. We are on fire this time, guys. I have not had such a good time with this start and ever. And to actually make life a little easier on ourselves, we're actually going to set up a stockpile spot for the rice, right? I'm going to need a lot more space than that, actually. Let's go. I'm going to need to also protect the rice. Okay, got to protect our rice from creatures eating it now that I think about it. So let me actually shift how I have it. Stockpile. We'll just make a long tunnel. Can I just make a long tunnel? Oh wait, no, I don't want a separate stockpile. No, I don't want, there we go. Delete that. Okay, hang on. So I'm gonna make a stockpile. Keep going, keep going. I guess we're gonna have a long tunnel stockpile hugging against the corner here. And that's gonna be where I stick the rice for now. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. And the way I'll do that is I'll come over here, clear all, store, plant matter. Where's my rice? Raw food, vegetarian food, rice. There you are. And we'll store rice in here. There we go. Man, I am so proud of Goose. I tell the man to build something and he gets to it. All right, and we also need to start providing them some joy resources at some point. What do you mean? Oh, Goose needs his treatment. Oh, Goose, buddy. I'm gonna make a copy because he has that severe anxiety. I'm gonna build a copy and make a medical bed in his room. I'm gonna tell him to rest until healed. And then I'm gonna tell Soot to come over and prioritize tending to Goose because his severe anxiety, it's been 4 days, so it's gotten back to him. So we're gonna have him rest. I also need to, there we go. I need to auto rearm. Here, I need to rearm these traps or these snares on the off chance. I mean, we actually got quite a bit of leather that we surprisingly stored up. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, we don't need, you silly geese. Like all of you guys are geese. Literally one of you is named Goose. Okay, so he's feeling better now. He just needed his anxiety tended, which reminds me that it's a really good thing that we're going to be sowing this heal root because Goose needs that heal root to help treat his anxiety. Okay, there we go. They've finished mining this area! Bedrooms! Here we come. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. So tickled. This is technically like enough space. This is silver freaking ore! We're literally rich! Literally rich! Oh, that makes me happy for when we get to trading. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to make a private bedroom right here. And we're gonna make a private bedroom right here. Yeah, here. And Coco, you are now going to sleep up here. Charlotte, you're gonna sleep over here. And then there we go. You guys can fight over which room you want yourself. I'm gonna build that copy. And then let's see, where's my shelter wall? And we're gonna make Goose's room bigger because he is complaining about not having a big enough room. So we're gonna deconstruct this little section down here. I'm going to deconstruct this little section over here. And then Goose's room will become magically bigger and we'll have a hallway kind of leading up to where Coco will hang out. I've never really had a hallway. I've normally just had a series of squares. in this game before. So this will be a little bit of a new thing to see. But we'll also deconstruct these walls because we don't need them anymore. And it will allow everybody to have this kind of big open area that they can start hanging out in. And I might even kind of shrink Sansy's room. I'm gonna actually move her bed, maybe, so it's not quite like right up against the door. But I might shrink Sansy's room so we can kind of tilt it a little bit more, give them more space. But we'll see if they need it. All right, come along. Good job, Charlotte. Good job, Coco. Proud of you guys, proud of you guys. Not gonna lie, I would be really, really, really happy if, oh, a boar got caught. That's interesting. And actually, if you could just, okay, this is limestone, limestone, andesite. Did you guys stop chipping stones? I'm gonna have them chip more stones. If you got it, no! A group of Outlanders from Concord of Wiltomiller have arrived nearby. They are attacking immediately. There's one of them. What? What? Here I was, like, it's the end times. And it's just this dude. Hi. What do you do, buddy? So this buddy, he's intelligent and logical with a Kinsey rating of 5. Oh my. Let's see. He has got chinchilla fur button-down shirt, tailored gloves. There's a lot of his stuff is kind of shoddy. He has 64 gold on him. Hey, we are a group. A very proud group. Unfortunately, he has a really good melee weapon too. It's a really good one, actually. But we are a proud group of brawlers to punch people in the face. He's in pain and he's apparently a masochist. What are your traits? Okay, he was a medieval slave as a child and now he is an inventor. Oh, and she's a woman. Oh, hi. She's not very good at melee. She's really bad at it. I think we can punch her in the face, which she would like because she's a masochist. And even though she's superiorly lazy, if she's an artsy crafter, they don't really move around a lot. And she really likes being a human. Let's punch her in the face and let's see if we can take her prisoner and convert her into a tribe member. And then we shall have more choices for people to, well, actually she won't fall in love with anybody here because Wires really prefers female company. But hey, you never know. You never know. All right, where are you? Whoa, she's really close. Forget this nonsense. Everybody. Let's see what happens if we get everybody. Okay, I'm gonna send them all inside. She's lazy, so it's not like she's moving at the speed of light. But this is our first raid, guys. All right, indoors. Well, actually, rather than be indoors, should I be over here? Or what if she walks through the barricade? Okay, everybody indoors after all. Because then we might force her through the barricade. What is she gonna do? Wait, is she gonna attack our animals? Wires? What are you gonna do? Everybody back up a little bit. No, Kafka! Forget this! Kafka! Oh no, and just at this moment, a psychic drone went by that made every colonist of the male gender wince in pain. Okay, attack? Hey, get her! Get her! Okay, don't kill her! Oh, they killed her. Soot, the animal lover, was like, no. Rip Wires. At least we got a lot of your money, and actually, we're about to have some of the happiest brawlers in the house. Because this ironwood mace, even if it's shoddy, it does 4.0 damage per second. And then Soot has this jade knife, and it only does, let's see, 4.7. And then who else is a brawler? Goose is a brawler. Goose, come here, Goose. There you go, buddy. Now you got your thing too. And everybody's talking about what they saw. They're like, whoa, that was a thing. Kafka! Kafka, what? Kafka, stop! Kafka's eating her! Oh no! Kafka! That's not how we treat the fallen! She's from a tribe that may one day, come and try to fight us back. Come, well, I'll dig her a grave. She doesn't deserve it, but actually, she doesn't deserve it. She attacked my animals. So we can actually, we can make a bonfire to dispose of the body, which sounds terrible, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it up here where we'll be nice and safe, because she's not one of us, and building a grave will keep that grave around for a long time. And she did attack the dog. That's not cool. So Soot, go ahead, take off all of the stuff that she's got on her. And then Goose, if you could please come up here and prioritize the little burning pile from the medieval mod. Apologies for the dead. It's a little bit awkward, I know. And then actually, I wonder who should wear her stuff. She was wearing gloves. These gloves increase global work speed. She was wearing leather pants. Let's see, she was wearing these. They increase work speed just by 8%. Custom tailored to fit your feet. Nice, these are good. Honestly, like Soot and Goose are some of my best movers. I feel like maybe Soot deserves it, because it's kind of like, here, I'm gonna have him wear the boots, and I'm gonna have him wear the socks, and I'm gonna have him wear the gloves, and that will actually make him a lot faster, if possible. Put on the gloves. Fine. But that'll make him a lot faster. So those are all part of the medieval mod. Normally you don't get that much. Oh no, it's a raccoon. Don't go mad on me. Normally you don't get that many items to be able to wear. You can only wear like 3 items, like the pants, and you can only wear like a hat and a cloak at the same time. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna have him, all these extra gear pieces that increase your work speed and everything, those are actually from the medieval mod that I have installed. So we'll go ahead and install those. We might put some of these things away. Somebody's at a minor break risk. So oh, the psychic drone, he's in pain. He doesn't want to wear the dead man's tailored socks. It's creeping him out and he feels dirty. And he saw a corpse and he doesn't, oh, dang it. So look, those would have been great, okay? It would have been great if you had just like been okay with that. Soot said, heck no, I don't want to wear a dead woman's clothes. So he refused. Well, curses. That would have been really nice. All right, and then can somebody, Goose, can you please, okay, come over here. We can cremate a corpse. So we've become victorious. This sounds like the tribe leader's responsibility. So I'm going to make Coco come over here. And he's going to remove the body of the fallen. Dun dun dun. Alright, so she's out of here. She doesn't have a proper grave because she attacked Kafka, who literally took no damage. I don't think attacking a female bull mastiff was exactly the smartest idea. I think that she was like, no, and decided to be completely fine. However, it definitely was a little bit interesting. So that was an adventure. Welcome to Rimworld, my friends, where our rice is almost ready and we're building our little fire break. And we actually handled our very first raid with quite a bit of aplomb. I am so proud. All right, there we go. Yeah, welcome to Seri After Dark. Yeah, I'm just cracking up that so many of you are like, oh my gosh. I have been so obsessed in playing this game like nonstop. Whoa, 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 whoa. Soot, what's your problem? How can I make you happy, buddy? He's in pain from that drone. Ugly environment. He's uncomfortable. He saw a corpse. Let's give this man a little bit of joy in life if I can. What can we give him? I'm gonna give him... the hoopstone spot is ridiculously popular. That's like a little stone game. I'm gonna have him come over and work on that and try to get him to relax. So he's off to rest. Hopefully he feels better in the morning. If he goes on a break risk, that's very bad news, bears. Very, very bad so. All of my males are unhappy and at risk of break because of the psychic drone that's going on that's causing them. It's a distant, powerful AI that's emitting waves of psychic force that are driving people towards insanity. That sucks. Sansi, why don't you clean up your room before you go to sleep? Also, what is this? Basalt. Ooh, it's pretty. And then in the morning, I think I'll have everybody start kind of like tidying up and cleaning their bedrooms. And we'll try to get their bedrooms semi-nice. That'll be our next goal. Look, Sansi made her bedroom really nice. There we go. Yeah, so it hit a bad day. And I think if you notice, everybody has that negative boost that they had where they were complaining like, oh my gosh, I really, really, really hate having a barracks. They all have their own private bedrooms now, and that seems to be working out well. I think Coco thinks his room is a little bit small, to be honest, but cramped interior. Ooh, that psychic drone. I've never had a psychic drone that was so strong before. So let's make sure that everybody is doing something they really like. And because if the work that they are doing is making them happy, it will go better. Soot wants to punch somebody in the face or work with animals or mine, and he loves mining. So you know what? I'm going to prioritize Soot to focus on mining, because as long as he is mining, he will be happier. And we're going to actually have him prioritize mining the silver ore and this compacted steel. The silver ore we can use in trades. The compacted steel we can use to make like really awesome stuff. So let's actually start there. And there's no corpse to see anymore, Soot, so you don't have to worry. I'm sorry about that. It wasn't optimal, I know. Here, and we'll have him come over here. Come here, Soot. And you can come here. Soothe away your worries by doing a little bit of mining. But you can see his joy factor goes up as he continues to do something that brings him joy. And in his case, that's mining, and he is so freaking fast at mining for a tribal start. I love it. Oh, there we go. All right, wonderful. Somebody should probably be assigned to cleaning a little bit. Let's see, I don't know who. Coco. Hey, Coco, guess what you get to? Oh, he's praying. So Coco's in the privacy of his room praying. I'm gonna also make him do a little bit of cleaning so that people calm down and have a good time. And then let's actually get some flooring put in, because that'll make them happier than just sleeping on the bare. Well, they're still gonna be sleeping on the bare ground till I can manage to do better. There we go. Here we go. All right, kind of like playing The Sims, except okay, good. My only minor break risk now. Goose, do you like crafting? Is this something? Okay, this is something that does bring Goose a little bit of joy, doing some crafting, and we'll have him continue to work on that. Oops, I did not need the stone in this room, but that's okay. All right. And then what are you doing? Okay, you don't. Oh, now he's building. Does he like constructing? Okay, so yeah, Goose is working on things he likes, and that'll help soothe him, even though that psychic drone is causing a lot of pain for my males. All right, and this, just, will you please pass away gently, boar? Like, I apologize. I know you're pregnant, but you're just like tripping all my traps. Make up your mind. Get out of here, or please become useful to me, I ask thee. Okay, and good there. Okay, hang in there, Soot. So what's the matter? Why are you so upset? Uncomfortable. Ugly environment. We're just gonna have to keep an eye on him, guys. Also, good night, Renee. I'm almost done, actually, because my voice is beginning to give out. But I get so addicted to this game. All right, there we go. And this will be fun. This will be our little stream group who we'll come back with and we'll visit with quite regularly as we take care of everything. Please tell me that's not our pet hare. No, it's a boy who is coming to say hello. Oh, thank goodness the psychic drone is ending. Whew. All right, that'll ease up the pain that my men were in. Thank goodness. And that'll make them a little bit more reasonable to deal with. All right, good. And look at Charlotte go. She's like, there's blood everywhere. I'm just going to tidy this up. Coco's going. We've got people cleaning, so people will stop going on break risks. I'm going to have people start putting some nice plants into some people's bedrooms. Oh, Charlotte, your room is full of rubble. I'm sorry. Truly, I'm sorry. I'll have people start hauling those out of your bedroom. That would be nice for you, I bet. And Soot's like, out of my way. I'm getting the silver. So I'm sorry you're working in the dark. That's not gonna make you happy. Look how rich we are. We're so rich. That's not very rich. 33 is not very rich on silver. And we'll do some trading at some point in the future. All right. Let's see. Oh, and I'm out of water again. All right. Well, as soon as we have... Oh, Harry is pregnant. Our rabbit has become with child. In 6 days, she shall give birth to the babies. The babies of the rabbits. So we'll have baby rabbits. That'll be a little awkward. There's not much you can do with rabbits other than make them into fur, but I'm not going to mess with Harry, so she's fine. You're fine, Harry. All right. She's our pet rabbit. One day maybe we'll start snuggling her. All right, there we go. We got people gathering things. We got people cleaning. Coco's working on it. Okay, good. Actually, we're doing really good, guys. So I think what we're gonna do, Coco, I want you to stop worrying so much about cleaning. Make up your mind, Boar. And Coco, yeah, I want people to continue like the crafting. Who really enjoys crafting? Because we got mining underway. Who really likes crafting? Goose. Sansy actually really enjoys it. Goose, what are you doing? What is Goose doing in his free time? Goose, where'd you go? Okay, so Goose is actually trying to do some work there. Oh, I think we ran out of... Okay, chip more stone blocks. I need more stone blocks so that we can continue to spread our protective surroundings against the fire break. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and have... And Soot's busy mining. Okay, everybody's feeling in a better mood again. And we're going to haul out these limestone chunks. Fantastico. I'm gonna go ahead and get their bedrooms a little bit more set up so that way they will stop having such a terrible time of life. And let's see. The nearby beds become a little bit more comfortable if you build end tables near them. And this is kind of ridiculous because this is literally just a spot on the floor that we tell them, hey, you sleep here now. But we're gonna go ahead. I guess that medical bed's fine right there. And I'm gonna set this to Goose. So this is Goose's room. And we're gonna build end tables, believe it or not, in all of the bedrooms. Sorry that you're sleeping in such misery, Charlotte. So that way people will be a little bit happier. And then another thing that actually makes people a little bit happier is having a dresser in their room. So we're gonna go ahead and build a dresser in each room. I don't think the boost will actually work right now. And believe it or not, I think we can put Soot's dresser like sideways, but we won't. I don't think the boost will actually function right now for their beds because they're literally spots on the floor and not beds. But we're also going to put down a researching spot so that I can have somebody stand right over here where we're going... Make up your mind, Boar! Where we're going to go ahead and... Can I create a new grow zone? Yeah, we're gonna build right over here, not a potato, but I'm actually going to plant some flowers and it'll be nice and pretty. And then somebody can come, we'll plant a rose. Somebody can come and they can study our little rose and they can do some researching if they have some free time to research. And then we'll check who's good at researching. Goose likes researching. Coco is, but Coco and are pretty much everybody is pretty good at it. So Goose will get a chance. Or like there's 3 people who are kind of good at it. All of whom are the guys actually. So all of the guys will have a chance if everything else is done to come and do a little bit of researching, which will be useful. And look, now we planted a little rose. Yay! Should make people... No, not a boom rat! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, somebody heal this boom rat. Somebody rescue that boom rat. Oh my gosh, get it out of here. If that boom rat goes, here, this is perfect. If a boom rat explodes, then it will light everything on fire. I was literally almost done. We were doing so good. Here, stick the boom rat in there. Oh my gosh. Somebody stick the boom rat in there. So rescue the boom rat. Then even if it dies, just leave it there. Don't prioritize tending to it. Like, seriously, don't. Now I want you to just, okay, let's, okay, now we're gonna deconstruct. Now, even if the boom rat explodes, it's in this room. Oh my goodness. Okay. That was bad. That was bad. Okay, this guy's in no immediate danger. He's probably gonna get up and walk away. Get away! No, don't come back towards my, don't you dare. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want you anywhere near me. That was bad, guys. You do not want to have that happen with the boom rat. That's just not cool. Yeah, that could have been really, really, really bad. Because if it had exploded literally inside of here, it could have hurt people. It could have started lighting things on fire. That could have been really bad. But don't worry, the boom rat got up and walked away. All right, there we go. We can deconstruct these torches. Goose is taking a nap. Wow, look at this, guys. They were on it. I didn't even have time to think about it. Everybody set up the bedrooms. We're gonna get a dresser in Coco's room, and apparently I forgot to give him a light. Sorry about that, Coco. And this is actually not supposed to go so calm and so quiet. We are spoiled. We're very spoiled, believe it or not. This has been the most chill beginning to my adventures here in a very long time. And we have a lot of these skishite blocks, so I'm actually gonna start putting them down. All right, so let me clear out stone floor. Cancel. And we'll kind of clear out some of these. Put down the tile here. And then I can't see, but like over here. And we'll start doing a mishmash of different tiles just so we can get our fire break up and going. But that should possibly, people should possibly start working on that soon. All right, well, there we go. And Soot is at a little bit of a minor break risk. Why? Soot, can you, oh, he's out of mining. The man really likes his mining a lot. He very much appreciates being able to mine, and he seems to be having fun mining a literal ton of steel. That's really uncommon to have this much steel so easily and quickly gathered. This has been awesome, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna have him mine all of this. And do we have everything? All of the bedrooms are now set up except for the light in Coco's room. Coco, give yourself a light. Seriously. And we even have a stockpile of rice. Oh my gosh. And we've got food. We've got living animals. Somebody, oh, Kafka's starving. Somebody feed Kafka. Okay, so next up, we're gonna have to feed our animals, which is gonna be a little bit more interesting. I'm going to let Kafka actually roam everywhere because I forgot that Kafka as a dog needs to be able to eat other things. But Kafka will go eat the rice and we'll make some better food. Goose is standing in the front door, throwing rocks into his hoopstone. Now he is doing a little bit of work to continue to build our fire break. I am so proud of him. I'm going to just have him work on a little bit more of it, however far these skisite tiles can take us. And then, my friends, I think we've done hecka good for starting all of this. So now that we've got the basics of survival down and I've introduced the concept to you guys, what we're going to kind of back up and do next is we are going to work. Okay, and I need people to, if you would please, just keep chipping those stone blocks. But what we're gonna do is we are gonna try, Kafka, I should have oh my gosh, Kafka. I wanted you to eat the rice, Kafka. We'll handle that. We'll figure out what to do with Kafka because that was bad that it just ate all of that stuff from us. But what we're gonna do is when we have time to play again in the future, which may be very soon because I am so ridiculously addicted to this game, it'll be chill private streams while I test out some more of the mod things. Just here with you guys. I'll let you know, maybe most nights if I feel like it, and if Chips is busy playing with his friends. And we'll work on this world, and what we're gonna try to do is make romance blossom and babies be born, because I need to test that mod before I start a huge campaign that I like build up and dedicate, and I'm like, this is it, guys, this is gonna be our Rimworld story. And if it's not going to actually, you know, work, I need to know before we start it publicly on Twitch. So that's what we're gonna do. So, all right, there we go. And yeah, I'm gonna speed it up. I think we'll allow just this evening to end just to see how things go. I'm really proud. I've fallen in love with everybody here. Kafka, stop eating my meals. Okay, Kafka, you're banned from the frickin' house. I was gonna, here, we're gonna make a new animal area. Kafka, okay, we're gonna rename this. And we're gonna be like doggo zone. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, okay, expand doggo zone. Doggo zone can be everywhere, but literally everywhere, but inside the house now. I'm sorry, Kafka. Until I have a proper kitchen, you are now banned from in the house, actually. You're just, okay, banned, banned, banned. Not allowed. No, no, no puppo. So what I do is now I'm going to come over, manage areas, invert, and now Kafka is not allowed in the house. Bad Kafka. You are eating all the meals. No, Kafka, get out of the house! You can go eat the rice over here. That's fine. Literally fine. Just you're not allowed. Oh wait, Kafka. Yeah, you're allowed to eat the rice. You just can't eat like our food. Get out of the house, Kafka. Woo! All right. Yeah, this has been a blast. Thank you guys. It's going great. Everybody's seemingly doing fine. That's kind of creepy. I've never had it work so well before. Pretty darn happy about how that has turned out as a little twist of fate. Now we just need to make sure we protect the food zone with a good fire barricade. I just realized, what the heck? I have done something very silly. I have put a whole bunch of wooden walls down next to where we have stored our food. We're gonna fix that literally right now. That's a no-go. That's a no-go. All right, but I'm gonna fast forward it. Charlotte, I love you. Charlotte and Coco are destroying the rice and putting down a safety zone for, oh, look at that buffer. Oh my gosh, you guys. And we end tonight with Charlotte attempting to woo Coco into a romance after talking to him about the less fortunate for quite some time, and Coco rejected the advance. So there we go. All right, there we go. Pretty darn happy. And actually he should, believe it or not, I think Kafka should eat it. So do not worry, my good friends. So Coco turned Charlotte down. Will she be able to woo him next time? She took the rebuff pretty well. She is really unhappy, -5 from being rebuffed, but she struck up a conversation with him again, and they talked about relationships. And apparently the conversation didn't go very good. She had a discussion with Coco about the old days, and it was about relationships, and he walked away. We are definitely going to say, my friends, that that means that Charlotte and Coco in the past have had a bit of a fling. Will it return? Will it return? Or will it just remain a thing of the past? We'll have to find out next time. All right, so I will see you guys later. I'm gonna give my voice a rest. I don't even know. I need to record a lot tomorrow. And we will see what we get up to. So thank you guys so much for joining me. It's gonna be hard to leave these guys alone until we come back, but Alpaca gang here in Discordia, I am so happy with how everything has turned out, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.